We're gonna be going live right now. 3, 2, 1, ladies. We'll be there soon.
We are live.
Yes. Okay, we're live. Malo lele, I tonga kato pe fokela malia howe kung mo me mai ke TWN tonga World News. Cause the fair flight then o me wavalu wano wataha. Back when my program mga mahinin he fair flight ko daw straight talk. Kati daw kamata ke top of the hour news. Be fa foken ka Brenda ke kamata daw lotu. Malo.
Malo. Kamata mai he vani. Ke tapha hua wha a whia hufiko ki mātoren got whanau. O ku mau tu lolo mo puno hu mau uru. Kai hanga ke mau rau maria ka te koe ke kau mo ki mātoru e kamata anga o e polo kalama le te o koe ni. Pe koe Tonga World News I he whiawhini. Uraki o mau whakamaro ke o awhio he ofa mo I tauhi. Pea mo hono whakahawhi mātoru I he tapa kotoa pē. O wheitu o mau whearu ake ai I he aho moi pō. Whamarau ke te koe he ngahi lau maari lelei, koe tuku mai ke te mautoro, ke whakahoko ai e porokarama koe ni I he whiawhi kotoa pē, a ki ha loto lelei, moha ofa, moha whaakātaki, pea mo loto hanga maari e mo oni ki ho awhio. Ma kore at ka te koe I he whiawhi koe ni, o mau whakataha whuke ni pea mo e mau master coach ai ko tupo he luia pe he foki kia Emeline fa umuni te ko to taha ia o ne whakahoko e mau poro kalama ke wheitu ko to pe he tapa e maman ko ni ka lava ke mau whakahoko lelei e ngahi mea ko to pe ko skotu tu ke poro kalama ko ia I he whiawhini ko au Brenda ko ngaika ko koreho tapu aki pe mo ke resi ki te mautolu, ke lawa ke mau atamai lele, pe amuha loto, tokoni ke lava ke hoka prokarama koe ni, ko ha tokoni ia ke he tokotaha kotoa pe mune whia mau ha tokoni I he tapa kotoa pe oi mo ui. O kai ni I he unau si I lo I mata ia I he whiawhini, o kai ni I he unau si I whiakaia ke wholawhola, pe kai ni I whiakaia kona uinga o kai ke mau, pe mau ha mea tokoni, o kai ni I o nau mamahi, pe kai ni I o nau whiawhia kona uinga, he o nau mau e koroa mamani, ka ue kai ke nau mau, a koe tamahewa. Ma kore te koe ke hoko ko ha taki, pe mau molo molo mui vai ki ho tokoni mo o whakatoa pe o whae ke te mātoro, ke kau mai mo te mātoro he whiawhini. O mau kore te koe ta mahewani ke tāpua ki e angi si mau group lita ko I Tonga, o Ray, pe whoke noa ki a Sisi, pe pe he whoke meong whai whekau. Ta mahewani ko e ngahi tapa kotoa pe o mamani o kui ai kau ngā mea ke polo karama koe ni, ofa ke toko ni ki nau tolu, ki he whe toko ni aki pe mohono tauhi ai Tonga, ke lava, ke mau hapai, takitaha e ke mau tolu, ho nau ni mā, hono uhinga, o mau whie mau ke toko ni ki nau tolu, pe o nau whie mau ke toko ni ki mau tolu. Koe whie ako aki ko ni, o uraki pe whakalau marie, pe whaka, o mai hapoto, mo lau marie toto on ko ia, pe amuha, loto to ke lava whakahauko e mau polokarama I whiawhini, ma kore ke te koe, tapo ke anke mau tōru, ma kore ngahi meani o hawha aro Jesus Christ I Emeni.
Amen.
Amen. Hello.
Oh,
Ole a tonga to pe mo me mai e fia ko ni ka whalai tēni. A hoa wālua me wanoa wataha. Pea ko e mau World News yani pa mau Straight Talk from TWN Radio. Pea ko e Tonga World News Network. Ida wongongo ki Tonga, 1.6 million grant was gifted from the New Zealand government to Tonga to build a pharmacy warehouse. 1.6 million grants was gifted. Me he pleanga New Zealand ki Tonga ke langa aki a pharmacy warehouse. E ko paanga ia e taha miliona, e taha 0.6 miliona na fua ke pleanga New Zealand. The prime gasoline petrol has increased in Tonga. Because price koe o gas o ku increase ia I hatau ki whanua koe ki Tonga. While the price of the kerosene and diesel prices has decreased since May 18, 2021. Nā lera whaki ai hopo koe a lavu ongo lavu. Pea na whakawhakawa ia I he tohi tapu a lavu. O ne fuakawa na I kai ke ia I hangawe hala na ne whai ki he $500,000 baanga. Na e fuaki kia te ia I he ne api ako. Pea he whakamau o ku iai ai whaunga kaka pe koe asi ai fraud I he keisi koe ni Mr. and Mrs. Lavu. Ne whakawa whaki he Minister Polisi, Lord Nuku, ai whare fo o I potu ngau e tā mate awhi, mo I toko ni whakawawe, I ho tau ki I whanua koe ni ko Tonga. The flight from New Zealand and Australia are expected to arrive in Tonga on June 2nd and June 3rd. Aia ko awatu ki tōpre anga pehe ki New Zealand mo Australia, ke nau lava o wholau mai ai tapehepe a ngai whakapuna koe ni I ngahi airline ki Tonga. Pea o kamata ia I sune ahoa, pea mo sune aho tolu o wanoa wataha. A new classroom for Tonga Police College was opened May 28, 2021. It's a part of the Cyclones Fund to build these schools. Go fund near na ma'u me he cyclone. Tapehebe mahalo ko Cyclone Fund. I ngai tokoni na whai ki Tonga. Ko lava I ke whakawa. A new classroom ko ni. I Tonga Police College. Pena whakawa I Lord Nuku. Pea pehe kia Natalia Palu latu. Pea koe ngongo ia me Tonga. Ia tau ki whanua koe ni ko Tonga. More people were arrested in possession of drugs and ice in Tonga as the police drugs enforcement seized 2 rifles and more drugs and arrested 7 people in Tonga from 4 different locations in Tonga Tapu. Na te lahi ange ahono o hofi pe ko hono arrest o e kakaitonga koe ni e toko fitu me he ngahi whaitu ke he whai Tonga Tapu ma wai mo rifle e ua pe mo ngahi whaito o Tonga Tapu o whakahua I ki nau tolu e he kau polisi. Her Royal Highness Princess Latufu Ibeka Tukuaho offer a 3 or 5 minutes of video positive stories to those Tongan seasonal workers. This is part of a media competition that Her Highness started in terms of highlighting the positive impact of the individual workers in Australia, and these individuals are Tongan. O na lava lo foki ke hanga he e Royal Highness, pe koe tahine princess I latu fui peka tuku aho. O ne whauha ki competition. Ke lava ke show her appreciation ki he preanga koe ni o Australia, me ngai company, pe he ke ngai farmers, ai nau impact, me nau tokoni o whai ki Tonga, ki he kau seasonal workers, pe tau pe he pe kui ka kau tori. Ai ka pau o kui ai hao ki Ivitio, hao ki ta, o kune hanga o bring in a positive impact, because motivational, show appreciation ki he pleanga Australia, pa pehe ki he u company, pa moe farma, o nau haya a kau Tonga, ke nau alu ki Australia o ngā wepe o ku. Whaka o whaheni ai competition koe ni o whao I he tahine Royal Highness Princess Latufu Becca. The government proposed to stand to have each passengers travel to Tonga to pay $4,000 ba'anga in quarantine, says the CEO of MeDec. Ai ko nau tolu koe ni nau purei, ai ka kai koe ni nau tu uta ki Tonga, I teimi ko whaia hono quarantine, na I propose for ki he government, pe koe ple anga Tonga, ke to tong he tokata ko to pe ku tu uta ki Tonga ai tola e whaafe. Ka tau ongongo ia pe me tau ki pre anga kon ko Tonga. Ka tau hoko atu heni ki a Brenta Kongoika mo ene ongongo ki Amerika ka kai Tonga mo muri pe to hoko mai ki te au ki he War News. Malo.
Malo tupo, malo aupito, malo at ke mo mea mai. Koe newsi, top of the news, me Amerikani I he aho ni foki pe moe weekend pe kotoa. Koe hek koe ni e Lucia ai ngahi kautaha ke heke whonuani. Pea oku iai ai loto mamahi o whakahoka e Palestini nani osi warning a Lucia I he hacking koe ni ka gufka ikai e Lucia o pehe oku koe tānoa whakaori pe ia Amerikani pe koe Palestini mo e Democratic Party ka kai ke nau kau na tori ai sai I he whakaiki ki koe ni oe tapehepe koe hai fo hingoa to tonu whakatonga ke hacking koe e lātu tupo hacking.
Koe tau pehepe koe kai haa.
Yeah, koe
Haa whakapuripuri.
Say it again. Haa?
Kai haa si whakapuripuri hame.
Kai haasi. Okay, koe kai haasi whakapuripuri ai ngahi mea whakateknikare, mea whakalao, ngahi mea kotoape o whekau aki mo ngahi kampani la lahi whonuani. Sai, koe loto mamai koe na pai teni pe okuna propose ke na whiroaki mo Palestine o Lucia pe mo Putin I he wawe taha pe within the first week, first of June, first week of June, o te rege mahi no mai aho, ka koe ngahi kautaha ini, o ku lave tā maki I he lisi koe ni a Amerikani, whikau aki pia moe kaiha asi koe ni te mō lava peo whanongo mai, kono ngā koe kautaha lalahi whaka tua mamani. Koe Toll Group, TOLL, koe kautaha ina base Australia, koe logistic company ia, pea o kai ke mahino ka te au pe koe kautaha koe ni o whekau aki pea moe bridges, pe koe hae whainga mea o whekau aki moe logistic koe ni o Toll Group, ka oku nau lavea lahi au pito whakapaanga, he kono uinga o kia e tu uia ai hacking people, ka kai kono nau whai kai ha asi, pea mo e nau whinga ke nau ask for money like blackmailing the company, ke totongi miliona even billions, ka lava ke nau hanga o whakaata mai mea na nau kai ha asi. Pea tae mahino pe ia, ka oku koe company ua koe Marriott International, koe popular hotel chain ni Amerikani mamani furipe, ai Mariotti. Pea oku lavea lahi mo ginau tolu whakapaanga, pea mo whaka reputation wise, he kono uhi ngā koe ngahi mea ko unau to'o, koe to'o me he company itself, pe koe u chain koe ni Mariotti wheitu keke. So if they're able, ke nau kaiha asi i ha wheitu o maunga noa hange ko e sia nai pe koe Pasifiki, teke o pe ka Mariotti Pasifiki pe kai i Tonga pe ko, he? O kia pe nau whanki Mariotti i ki kau kai ke ilo pe koe, how far does this popular hotel chain o what ke whanki i motu Pasifiki ko ilo i ko fisi o hangata o kia ha Mariotti ai, he? Koe Magellan, koe whika toruia, this is a huge healthcare insurance giant corporation. Pako tui pe mahalo e merini o kai ke ilo pe ke ma o hawhkai ki ke he Magellan. Ka koe healthcare ko you remember, ko nau mao e nau toruia a ngahi hingoa pea moe whaahinga reko te toko taha kotoa pe i he Magellan, pea unau lesi sita, e koe kautaha ko ni o ku maybe they carry a lot of insurance on people, eh? O whairifia au pito e a manga e kau kai haa ko ni. Nau ma umo Twitter, o nau ma e, this is a popular social media company, pero Twitter o ku very, very respected i heni, i fonuani he kono inga, this is a big company, ka koe mea koe ke whikau aki pea moe kaiha asi koe in a very, very sole existence o company ko ni una wili fia au pito pe koe hae mea o tokanga kia ka kai ko ni una ma a big portion o ngahi secured I guess it has to do with money, I'm sure. Secure information get Twitter. Koe kautaha hoko koe Garmin, Garmin, the navigation technical supplier in Okaike fu familiar moini, but it's worldwide. So what happened to this company? Navigation tech supplier, you're thinking of mahalo pe koe ngahi mea ni ki ngahi waka e tupo mo emerini. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pea mo mea ki he wakapuna ngahi mea ke alutahi mahalo, he? You think?
I think so.
Navigational.
International,
Navigation.
yeah. Because suppliers, so they're supplying the machineries, the technical, he ko umia ko to ape whekau aki pea moe. So what happened? Lava kau kai ha ko ni take it now encrypted some of its system for hangare he kau taha o ilo iko ko na wa o ki secured or secured and encrypted o kau taha ko ni hangare me kau taha ia o it forced them to shut down some of their offline system kono unga ke o alu ai kai ha ko ni o mau kakato e na me a ko o kutoe worldwide. Ko mianu whakauri in here from Clark County School District in Nevada. Mantu e moa uiai e tau office a manake whotu atu in Nevada, eh? Tupo?
Yes.
Ko nau data ko ni nau kai haase data ai tamaiki ako. Eh? Exposure of student data. Aya unau mai na to por kalama ko ai data ko ni. It's the students, the information, so are the parents' information. Of course, they have this data. So, Fitu ko software AG. Ka company yen mi siamane, oku software giant, almost like Microsoft. Oku kose kai hako ni ke shut down a major data leak na e hoko I he company ko ni. Pero kai pe ke na to trust in au dolwe in au ume a whakalot whanua ke te huk ki tua. So another one is Vestamo. Vastamo, because Vestamo. Koe kautahanu o whaore te sio ke anga koe kaiha. It's a psychotherapy center to po. Whakaukau ki ai ke tau center koe ki Tonga. This is a psychotherapy center now provided the information ko ni to lahitaha ko lahitaha company ko ni Finland. So I guess that's a base for them. O ku kai haasi e kau e kakai tau toi ko ni they stole confidential patient's record. Aya una o hinga ha mental treatment pe ko ha mental problem. Ko whakaosi, koe kautaha koe fire eye. So I'm worried about what Mike is going to do to this because this is a fire eye and solar wind supply chain. A tech, and they are a victim of this hacking. Aya koe result in au kai haasim me solar wind supply chain koe ni whakamaman lahi. O hangai in au toria o shut down momentarily in our company ka o lewa ke mahino pe ko ha na tu ufkapa anga ko hono uhinga ko ha fu me alahi o kuna ilo ite na mori whakapa anga I ke ka kai ko ni pe ko me ai ko roto mamahi ke palestino americani he kono uhinga os mahino mai pia mi tau kakai ko na tau na fai ko ni ai security going to get out all the eyes of having to secure all these technical companies. Ulota eke palestini ke fesio fakfa hanga tonu pe me palestino Lucia. He kone osi hanga e ia o put ai koe hako ai mea kona kai ke toi awe ha mea kai moha tokoni ki ai.
Sanction.
Kai te awe ha osi hanga nau e Amerikania or sanction a Lucia for sometimes, pero now ita, that's what they were told. Ko e loto mamahi a Lucia ko e sanction ko ni affect in a uifaka aho. So I don't see why the Russian ke tuko e nau whaihala ko ni ka nau o toko ni o nau kakai e whawhanga ki nau tolu. Ko e taunis hoko ko whikau aki pia mo e whakapasi ko e ni allow going to aki the voting rights legislation pe ko from mi Washington oku elere pe he weekend ai kakato ai fe au hikoini ai ngofaha I Republican pe mo demokalate I he feinga koini a demokalate ke pasi allow kohono uhinga ke ta ofi ai feinga a Republican ke na furihi pe na hanga whakafo o e lao koin whikau aki pe mo voting rights e kakai. Na tau vote, we have the voting rights ko me ata tau pe tau wakai he tau ke tau e tau o vote ki he kakai ku whiri he kakai ke na represent honau state pe koe county, pe koe hai ulu ingau e kotoa he tapa kotoa e pure anga, pe koe kau whakafofonga ko ia o gani I o now very corrupted, pe au whima ufoki ia ke whakapase lao koe ni ke whakamallohia pe mo ufi pe hue FBI o tokoni ke ano whakama e corruption koe ni whikau aki pe mo whahinga lao koini o whaafotu he e tau ex-president e Trump pe a toki mui ai ki ai a Republican, but kai whoka iaha mea e ke tau ke pehe ke tau kau ki ai ki hawhaha I he o ngō pāti ko ni ka koe aho ni, they strike down, he koe toko ono noa pena na fie mao ke whakapāsi a ke mea koe ni, ka koe toko ni manoa pena na mao koe ke nau vote, ke foi konga lao koe ni. Kai ke hoko ko atu ai pe pai tok fa o se ura ku wika suni ai ko me ko to tolo I loloa I kono uinga mahal ko long holidays ko ni ai memorial holidays ko ni atau tolo o ku o tau sio ke I he fonuani ko memorial holidays ko tau whakailonga ia ai kakai ko to ape na nau mawahe atu kau he tau pea koe ni ihi koe kau veteran, pea moe ni ihi koe toa pe na nau alu ke tau, pea nau lawea pe na e hoko ai nau tō tau. Koe ai, tupo mo emeline, o ke a veteran I ho mo family o nau loto ke celebrate a holiday koe ni, ia mo tō, what are they thinking about in a mea whai ke memorial?
Well, mostly in America, we go visit the tomb, and then we have a barbecue.
A barbecue,
celebrating.
Yes.
Friends and family get together.
Yes, friends and families. And then some people celebrate the fact that even though Okumorea nau tamasi pe ko ha nau tamai pe ko taha nau hoa pe ko ha I tau na arwatu ex he tau ki Vietnam. Na si how mai. How le re mane me mate pe he ke na funga waka he ko nau tau nau tari ko I thought he forgot Navy planes. I'm now letting Maya go.
Oh, he was in the Navy?
He was.
Yeah.
Pomu I koe funga waka au ai me afana mo me kotoa. Just because he took a moment to run to the restroom, and he was allowed 2 minutes.
Wow.
Just from 2 minutes, a lot of his friends were gone just like that. But it's a good memory though. From CDC, Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, Amerikani taimini, mai foki ha tala mi he senta ko ni o disease control and prevention. Ko e hafugen ke sama pe gulahi summer camp tupu and so they registered for that. Pea ka pare o na e huhu ke nau tolu I he huhu ko ni COVID. For I huhu e ua maharo kai ke iroi puka hai guidelines ke tau tupu. But if they have already gotten their vaccination, COVID-19 vaccination, he kai ke nau to e comply nau to ria pea mo e whakaihi ko ni wear the mask. Pea mo e fute ono. So they're just normal as they can be. Ko na mea pe whai ko e mea ni ihi o puke peha, I guess. Pea ko mea ai o ata le rewa kia ki nau tō ke o te nau tō e hoha ki he tui mask. Ko ai, mahalo, ko e konga pe, okay, ko e konga pe e tau news ko ni o ko tū mai fu maho inga kia ki tau tolu. Mahalo te uto o atu kaiki ke atu ki news ko ni nei o mai. Aia ko e department ko e federal government pe ko e tau po tahai ni pure anga o e department ko ni. Aia ko Department of EEOC, okay. Ko employment opportunity, ko equal employment opportunity commission. Aia ko konga ko ni department ko ni oku iai e nau hoha he kono uhinga whikau aki pe mo COVID tahiwa. Mo mantu pe tu po mo emerine, when you work for an employer, pe kapau ko mandate ko ni tau huhu fall ke kau ngawe. O kai lewa ke aha right ia I kau ngā we ke nau say no, they don't want the vaccination. But now follow he mandate employer. But koe kia ha sino lao ia o ku clarify mai ka pau te ke haia hataha, you must make sure o ku vaccinate ai ka new hires. He ku affect mo ka kai kon koe all employees. Aia koe mea kon ko lava koe ke whakahoko he ni o whenga i EOC ia ke how do you say, ke insert e for konga lao, ke iai ha right e kakai kono newly hired, me kakai uiai, ke say you have the right to say no, pe e kai ka me ho ka ko ho ngawe. So equal rights ki he, you know, e huhu koe, pe kai ke huhu koe, you don't have to. It's your right to say no.
Yeah, it's your First Amendment right to say no to vaccine.
Yes. Ai mau inga ke tau ilo, if we were to hire people for our company, that is part of our policy and procedure ke tau insert ha mea pehen because it ties in with the EEOC.
Yeah.
Well, so I think that's a very good thing. Heku tau kau tato minority he siofi he koe tokone EEOC o whai peke kakai of color, hey? Kone ngā taia tau news ke vea fini. Malo au pita.
Thank you. Katahoka, can you make to Ableanga, go to Bohelo? The world leaders called for international treaty to deal with any viruses that may come in the future. Ayaka ngahitaki ko ni mamani, of now call ke international treaty. Ke tila pe a ke whai hangaue, ke toko ni ina whai ko te hoko mai hafu COVID-19 pe ko hafu mahaki lalahi I ka hau o ne we CI population pe ko health ai ka kai ko ni o tupake I kolope. India surpassed 200,000 deaths. Ko India ko laka I he wakilu ai ka kai ko na mate I he COVID-19. Ko Nepal, the highest in the world, Nepal, the highest in the world. Behind India and America, Beamo Brazil, the highest in the world. Ihe mate going ihe COVID-19. India, Brazil, and USA has the most highest rate in death in COVID-19. The Sudanese protester in the mass demonstration against the country ruling, and there is a revolution in the country of Sudan. The leader, they were able to take away this leader that was in power for over 30 years. And his name is Omar El-Pasha. That this bosia heki coup, because ki ifahi dao, na hanga lava military coup. Na hanga lava take out I fu dictator going to go Omar Pasha. April 11th. I go revolution in Sudan, but I'll see up na yai foki I revolution is pite, and mostly go revolution ya ko ya na euki pe kina tolu ya ihe Facebook ka. O hange pe mi me tatau pe go revolution ko ni kana ikai ke fu success fe, even though na lava to o ataki ko ni. Bako ngai fono na lahi ni. Ispite Afrika Kaikawa Tonga. For the island people with 100,000 people, we don't do revolution. We have a king and a queen. Monarchy. Just reminding. If you really think you have a coup,
absolutely, yeah.
The king has a big military waiting for you. Germany official recognized the this era of Napia is genocide, announcing that there is a financial help of 940 million euro. Aya ko lava leva heple anga ko ni ko siamane can I recognize and I feel me a good night fai ihe ngai ta mate ngai mena fai ki ngai taimi ko ni in Napia. Yes. On a recognize ki fai hatokoni giving out no million euro dollars. The country of Taiwan must choose between virus and politics. They're so busy talking politics and forgot that there is COVID-19. And they're running out of vaccines, so they're asking China to please help. China is right next door to them. It's their neighbor, and they work together. So China is helping them. I have a country going go Taiwan of now busy kinatoluya ihe politiki kaya ngalo of I COVID-19 of wala tonga flare ihe mamani. Vea katai mini ko hake a COVID-19 population e kakai mate I Taiwan pero now kore toko ni leva meisia ina.
Oh no.
China has denounced and refused the U.S. efforts to further investigate whether the COVID-19 first came from their China lab. The U.S. President Biden said, I will push to investigate. Kohai na anekamata, I omi o COVID-19 kima mani.
The world.
Ayafoki. Nata mahino ibe President Bush cannot stand China and said that it was China and the Democrats that started the COVID-19. But now that we understand that is not true, because here is the president of America, President Biden said, we will investigate China for the flare of the COVID-19 that has supposedly come from their lab. So here we come, China, watch out. In the Middle East, the scientist is doing something very, very unusual. In the Middle East, they are sending drones all over and they're experiencing things, tests in Dubai and the Arab country, and they want to have fresh rainwater. But they want to be able to push the rain to come down by using drones. Remember, we have an ambassador, Gomapa Faretao, because Oglorotonga I Dubai, Tonga ambassador in Dubai, but one day I'm going to Dubai. But anyway, now 4 Fenga, Kefagatoke Uha, Aking I for Tron. The scientists. Whoa. Let me tell you something, that is God's work, so don't push it.
That's right.
That is God's work, so leave it alone, Dubai.
They tried it here in America a long time ago, see the clouds. It didn't last long.
Yeah, but can you believe it? Whoa.
No.
In Africa, over 400,000 people flee coma, Joma or coma, after a warning that there's going to be a second volcanic eruption. Almost 500,000 people flee. They run away to another neighborhood. Because I really fear. Na fai go erupt my afu volcano. Henai os ulwaki erupt more otola hekakai naimat. That's the country of Africa. The US cities are losing 36 million trees a year because of the US city breaking heat waves. In America, okpehe hekau skola, O ku more atu pe mate ai u akau e 3 miliona I he tau, kono uhinga ko e heat wave. Pe ko e afu ko ni o ku
In the
hoko
summer? Is this in the summer or heat wave?
Yeah, heat waves in the summer, yes. But when I thought that is global warming, you know, this is why it's so important that we invest. Hange ko me ko ni whenga ke te mokati I hono preserve, hono toho ni'i, hotau environment, my earth. Pena ta whanonga begi ngai tōwhala atu powono o whekau aki moia, pe au kawai pe matonga, I whenga ko eni ke tokoni ki he global warming. That is some serious things is going to affect the world. U.S. sports has begun to require every single one to sign. They have to sign a waiver because of COVID-19. As you know, Olympic is going to be in Tokyo, Japan in 2020.
Next year.
But right now, kamata leva hono saini he kau sporti and I thought waiver going to protect me COVID-19. Just in case the nawo ki he Olympic pa me hoka na and I think that's a very, very good move.
Yeah.
A 2-year-old little girl named Kashi from Los Angeles, California, has become the youngest member of Mensa Club. It is a club that defines genius and intelligent when they take the highest score in IQ tests.
IQ.
And so Brenda and Emeline, I wonder, did you take the IQ test? I mean, because this little girl here is only 2 years old.
Oh my goodness.
I don't remember what was my score. I think it was maybe close to 90 or 9 in my IQ test, maybe 92. But anyway, this little girl here is smart, the smartest in the world in IQ test. 2 years old.
In Los Angeles?
Wow.
Los Angeles, America. Yes.
I know, but is she white, black, brown, yellow?
She's a little black girl, genius.
Oh.
Yes, her name is Kashi. Yes. Very, very intelligent. 2 years old, could you imagine? She's a toddler.
Yeah.
Wow, she's gonna be smarter than me.
Wow.
Okay, and last but not least, the UK or the US prince. And you know who he is. We have a prince in America, and his name is Prince Harry. He is America's prince. Okay. He is teaming up with the one and only billionaire, Oprah Winfrey. They're going to co-host a town hall conversation, a special on Apple TV. Don't forget, if you have an iPhone, don't forget, or tablet, you have to log on and watch this town hall meeting. And the conversation is about mental health. It is a foundation or charity that Prince Harry and his wife has created, named after their son. And what a fascinating little family, a little royal family that moved from UK to America. And here we claim our own prince, the Royal Highness Prince Harry. Hello. And then we wrap up the news for today, and we're going to straight talk, all about politics. So stay tuned. Grab your peanuts and your Sprite and your water. Don't go anywhere because we're about to hit it. On fire and rock it tonight. Tonga politics. Bring it on.
Ai atau for music.
Ko lava lele ia tau wongongo ke pepini. Ai ko tau program hoko ko straight talk. Be time ke he
TWN, Tonga World News Radio Station.
Yeah.
Flashback with Point of View.
Oh my gosh.
So I have to.
TWN Tonga World News Radio Station. TWN Tonga World News Radio Station.
Yes. TWN.
Yes.
Memories of it will never die. But it's a step nearer home.
Kainaki 2 Declaration declared a climate change crisis in the Pacific Islands region and called for urgent action to reduce global greenhouse gas emissions and prevent catastrophic global warming and disasters. Extreme events like cyclones and typhoons, flooding, drought, and king tides are frequently more intense, inflicting damage and destruction to our communities and ecosystems and putting the health of our peoples at risk.
And my freedom as a Tongan, I have a right.
Whoa.
Te tawala bigay pa pas ko ke pa
Well,
ta.
that may haka to I can go haka rega.
Nagihaka man ko i-fast coin. Eline.
Oh my gosh. I loved it. Thank you, Dr. Ray.
Yes, thank you, Dr. Ray. Huh?
Dr. Ray.
Yes,
you have
wonderful.
Dr. Ray, you have raised the bar for TWN Radio.
That's right,
Hello.
that's right.
Yeah,
You have raised the bar.
ko lava lele ko ula ke tau programa ka ko tau hoka ten ke tau straight talk ke fe falaite ko politiki Pe ko ave be o gai be tau ki ngahi topic ke fe fin ai au tau ila foki o ku ai foki ai te kau candidate ki he whiripare mia ka hoko mai.
Oh, yeah.
Who is more likely to be the next PM for Tonga? Maka ki fe ia and why? Pero lave pe te po na ki hingo ai tolu na ke mention mai aya ko sas si sovalene sas po hiva pe mo current prime minister ko po hiva tuene toa aya
Yes.
tau ki lave leva ke ki foi kamata ko ya pa tau to ki hoko atu ki he tau ke ki foi subject hoko aya tau mai ko how can Tonga change and our political system get more civilized aya ko tau ka tau lave pe ke kau candidate pa tau siange po be hanai e tau whakakau ko hainai e hoko atu ko hainai o ko more qualify ke hoko atu ko paremia and the coming election in November
Oh, yeah.
Tuko peka koe master helu ke kamata mai
Let me just see who is going to be the PM of Tonga. Let's see. You know what? Okay, sa ia piao if I fikau ia pohiva tuene toa. More experience, you know. Okay, fem out big to one hano taimi ke fai in ngau. And now pe hono hofi pe go hitaimi. Ka pay for good politics. Remember, it's political time for election. Go pau pe ke oho. I go lava, I go tohitangi. You know, I me ke now. For I go pohiva tuene toa. I feel like God to both him. I'm a little practical, a leader, a master coach. Get out, my feeling. Kapag mo whanongo mai, feeling peko ia pohiwa tuene toa. Kono uhinga, neongo pe o kiai ngahi tono no, o ika ki hau hata. Ia maman koe. ka aku whawhaofang pe, a ene whaka apa-apai, pa mo ene whainga to koni ki Tonga I he taimini. Nea o preko whainga ki te coach atu ki a, pohi wa te ane toa, tuku a la wuia ke ta whaaki. Tuku a la wuia ke ta whaaki. Tuku anga la wuia kai ne hopo ana. Na whewhai ko alo a la wuia ke tori, pia we si ai ho o people government. While koe ha tawha o ke hoko ko ho advisor. He mau ke I whalala peka koe, he koe whaiwhekau koe ai o tua ki hono taki ho tau whanua. Pea mho hanga whakatahai ai kakai o whanua ke nau lotu, tau sio peka he lotu mo au kai ke whai. I mean, whakawheta. Ai a koe whiri a te whiri pe I a pohi pa te netoa. Nea ngope, nea ki lawe lau ki a siaosi po siaosi koe na akirisi. He ne. Ka koe o hinga pe ulawe ki koe hanga koe siaosi koe ki te kei mai koe whai mo maurea. Te maurea pe te ulaka whahahau mo toi tangi u. Ai koe ne o hinga pe ana ke push ke whai haki rambo. I mean, ka mea pe nta mai fuk ta pange moia na whai. Na mālohi he mea koe ni koe tohi tangi mo tāti kite. Me laka whahahau noa ia. Mo tutu e whanua. I mean, noa ia, whāwai e mea kātoa. Ka pau mo whanonga mai me kolope. Whiripe mo tō I whaiwhekau. Po hiwa tu ane toa, that's my number one feel. My number two is my classmate, Chibias Ngela Ia, Siausi.
Also a Tonga High student, ex-student, eh?
Chibias Ngela Ia ki ai, shout out Siausi Sovaleni, let's get it. Let's get the get. Ko hape homo choices. Ko whaiwhekau po hewa tūne tō, pe ko Siausi Sovaleni from GBS Ngaraia. You know, I'm from GBS Ngaraia. Kolotau e tui tonga. Oh, warrior. Mate ngā tonga kiai.
Yeah.
Yes, I like Siausi Sovaleni. I like both of them. Oh my goodness. It's kind of so hard to choose.
Choice.
But the choice is yours. Hangi ko to for and afio. Fili whakapoto. You know, it's your choice. And I give it to you too, my partners. What do you think? Who's your choices?
You know what? I have a choice, but I want us to play our first musical number.
Okay.
Yeah. Que o mai ake tamsi ko ni o ku. Amanaki ke choice kia. Yes. Pa uya kun salot.
Kasiweli o Pasifiki, me Luifa, Beha Brenda, Beha Hofiri.
O ko whiri kia South Sovereign.
Go.
Ko e fresh, just a fresh in the asi appearance, pe mane ngawe. Pe na e toki heni si atoni na e pai e mau whakataha pe mo ex-student e tonga high school. Pe katak pe na aike brought out e fo I tā ko mato mo siausi. Ka ko ku neipa. Ka ko ki tamsi ko ni mana e tau torpe tau wha when I left for here. Pe ko ku sio ko e ki he raised he village e ki tamsi ko ni. He went as far as the sky at a very young age. Pe ko e taha sa fo kif. Yes. And I respect everybody that runs and campaign to be ki ha post o si fotu mai. Ka koe ongo pea aku I loto because I know him. They'll feel like he's a good representative ki kolofo o. Ngere ia kolofo o fast everywhere in Ukalofa. Pea o ku kaike aha aku o kaike ilo ia siaos pohiva ka o ilo in the dad pe mau fa reparo pe mau fa ihe retio pe mo tangata eki PM ko Samuela
Akiris
pohiva.
Yes.
Because he's such a very wise man and he left a legacy for people that believes in politics and change is something that they don't believe in. Ka aku io ka ko ilo pe awia. Hange pe ko la na ke lawi ke aipo. When our city is burned, pe mo to ngahi te fito I issue o whikau aki mo e ngahi lea mo ngahi tuku hifo e whare tui. It just give me, you know, the, no, hanga ko ngoi out te upuki. Yeah, the chills. Ko South Pohiva, I see some good pointers. He going out whainga ia ke mawahe me now core team. Kapapina iai ha anau fuatutu from the very beginning. I ke la maria ai pi e makotui. E iai ha anau good step up. Kaku hanga pe e he e nau whiharaki o bury whatever future they had for them, in my opinion only, okay? So I really am gung-ho going for South Savaleni with.
Okay, so you just have one. You're gonna have a second one? Your second one is Yasi Bohiva?
Second one could PM kun he taimini.
Oh, okay.
Bohiva tianitoa.
Okay, you're about to scare me right there for a minute.
Yeah, second
I was
one
like-
is the vice versa.
Brenda, I was gonna talk to you, like you were going somewhere there.
Okay, come to me, huh?
You're up.
Your turn.
Okay, this is how I look at it. Number one,
Remember,
Number one, I'm not a voter in Tonga. Number two, I did not research more about these people. What I'm asking for the voter is to go do a research and go learn more about these people that you're gonna vote for. But number one, I want to make sure they have the experience. I go Number two, he should have the integrity. Number three, make sure I will have the qualification to do the job. Because it doesn't matter who's going to be the PM, as long he can do the job. And number four, make sure he works for the people and keep whatever he's campaigning for, you know. Go voters. I need to go back to the Pulifavahe. Work with the people.
Yes.
This is all about bottom up. This is all about the people.
Yes.
And people go out there. If you are a voters,
she's
learn
voting
to
for the
know.
Pulifavahe.
Kamata
And
me
if you vote
Pulifavahe.
for one, you better vote for the one in 4, which is
Mahal of time we can promote the Pulifavahe ke PMI.
Pulifavahe for Rapid Horse. You're gonna be the
But
next.
at the same time,
in
I would
line.
like to see a woman
Oh.
PMI, you know. I would like to see a woman who can
Yes.
step up
Yeah.
to the plate and, you know, challenge whoever is in there, because this is not about, I mean, your time is up. If you cannot do the job for the last 2 years, your time is up. We are in the 21st century, and you have to step up and show us and show the king that you can do the job, you know.
Yes.
And this is not about.
So my question: are you talking about the BM right now? His time is up. Let's clarify what you say.
Yes, I'm saying the time is up. It doesn't matter, but I wanted to see a woman who should come up and challenge, you know. So I mean, the king gave them a year and a half or 2 years already. I mean, this is too long
Yeah.
already for somebody to be sitting there.
Now get time halap.
Baga for remember at the high, love it, okay,
It's a part of the plan.
a master hello. Oh, what to get to die in you have to let loose that little rope with Lavu. You cannot have that connection.
Mm.
I mean, you need to have the stand your ground and have
Yeah.
that integrity, you know.
Yes.
But that's where I come from, and you know, this is straight talk.
That's where you stand.
More now, Pete.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the first thing you have to know that your candidate know what is a PM title, the duties.
Yes. Job
So
description.
show me a PM who can go all over the world and look for money and resources for Tonga.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, because you know, Achilles Pohiva went all over the world and just gossip. about our king
Yes.
and our monarchy. That's not a leader. That's a poisoner. I mean, I'm sorry. He was not wise. He was the dumbest DM in the history of Tonga. Nothing. I've never seen anything he ever done that is look like the man is intelligent. I'm sorry, Kapato, but I'm gonna break it to you. 1, 2, 3. He did not have brain at all. I'm talking about the late prime minister. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Only 2 years. I mean, not even 2 years to me and the government, but I feel like he is still better than Akilis Bohiva.
Okay.
Because not one thing that Akilis Bohiva done that it shows na Tokoni Kekakai. When we talk about Ketokoni Kemasiva, no, his salary would rise up to kilo, over a kilo, from a few thousand. You see, so tell me, are you off of Masiva?
No.
No. That is a tactic. May I agree go a political tactic we use que feel sorry makakai na vote. Very, very cunning in terms of mio igakai. He was the best in mio igakai. Tell me, talk to me, Brenda. What did Aglis Bohiva do?
You know, I would not go there. Now was a time in Kamanta. Now appeal got down in a mindset get change the system at Tonga. And I was thinking in my mind, I said to myself, this guy is pushing something positive. For the poor people of Tonga, he main values on my express in the campaign, when he influenced a lot of people. A lot of my people I know are patos, I feel a system koi pure anga akilisi koi tokanga pe surrounding o namwe people he used in a campaign. And you know what's weird about it? In some kind of way, they're all gone. If you sit and think about it, they're all gone. Eh? Can I bring questions? Circle, you know? And I'm not pointing any finger to that. For someone to have the guts to come up on his own and change something, even though mahan kakato in the research. Eh? In
the research, we're going to research kakato.
In the research, what he's running for is not he has to stabilize himself. In a vision, and you know the change he made, that's what appeals to a lot of people in the beginning. Na uhanga kata angai koto me a patoa mo nautaki. Koiki motoa ni koiki motoa fale pe fa me palasi hono api iso. You know, and he comes from a very big family, well known and everything like that. Kagonerean ka te aprenta. Ko loto mamahilahi ko tau ini ua. Au, mo whanau, mo ku te hina. O ma next tope, au, mo mari ki hok te hina, mo na mari me whanau. We labor every day ki he hina. Pea mau ngawe ake plot, I family to extended that, and we pay money for those plots. Pea mau whakatau e mau palau, because they have kids in Australia that was helping out. They have kids from here, ko tam si lahi o mari mo ki te hina. And that's why we were, you know, and I said, I wish we had the radio in Tonga. I would come straight up and talk with him and call him, interview him, because he has a right to express the failure that was upon them. 2 years. More kotoa hina. Now spend expenses ki he puha ki cases he hina kono fufuru ko ha process ko production ko ahina. And there hina came a beautiful kai ka ha me e mau I hang now, and now raise the hina.
What happened?
Because they never got any money for their hina.
Heko haina ne represent, is there an agent?
Koe tu perehake pea moe kau tamape ai tamatu perehake koe ni tap moia mailefihi. Yeah. Na yeah, it was 2 years in a row na pea ko time foko ia na ki na me mai tu perehake ki he ni ko ni tahine ai ko ni tahine taoni. She was my sister-in-law at one time, you know.
Yeah.
But the thing is, process go through him, and he says, and we were asked to pay tax, you know. And all the taxes that was pressed upon him and the family, you know, because of that,
yeah,
we put up a thing about Tony tangata iki ko maroro no te hina no te ke ai ha toka for matala mahino ai ka tama ko ni ka ko na osio na to ke ka policy o ma e na loea o fai ko te me ko yapo.
Yeah.
He didn't go anywhere because he was not the only one. There were hundreds of the same.
Okay, let me say something. My dad was a farmer. It's one of the biggest farmer in Tonga. Yeah, my dad was export squash. He me akeheke. Ki Siapani, Australia, and there was never a problem with my father. Okay, Cobra. There was never a problem ke behena kai hata hapaanga tamai. Ke paanga ne frago ya ki mautol, frago ya ki brothers mahona degree may fist. I mean, there was never a problem. So the story is two stories. Whenever there's a problem, go for a story go kia of war. Go ha me na hoko. O pau pe na to no. Me palo parema. E fuka kai ko ni go na ta hepe na muy me na nga hina ke ape. Ka na ya ha pepa na saini, was there anything? He go ha me ko ki hanga mai he government he ta hepe he fa mau on recognize. I mean, if they have a lawyer, it should be something that they go to court.
There was a big movement in Tonga against the people that was running the hina. Warehouse, promises.
So how come they didn't get paid? That's the
But-
question.
Yeah. Kai ke ia paanga. Tala he tō
Ko
taha
ne
koe.
kake o mai e me se apani.
Hana o mai ia. Ka kai ke ia ha trickle down ni ai you know ai
Wow.
paanga ke o mai ke kakai kona e whama. Eh?
Yeah,
Oh,
I think
yeah.
it'd be nice to interview this little man if you can find him.
He's still alive and well.
Yeah, I would like to find out what happened.
Yeah.
You know, because the truth will stand on its own.
Yes.
Nothing but the truth.
Mhm.
The fastest thing that could run and tell a story is a lie. If you're not looking at the truth, but we're gonna find him from him.
Ka ke mana tui whako e ne tala noa ana ki au. Ka oku kai ke koe umea ko tau ana e require ka nau tō ke whakahoko. He did. Koe umea ko tau pena e tamai ke nau o ke whare whakataha ke kau tōhina te ke totongi nau ina. They did. And my little sister went on air I he whaeke koe whaeke he mea ke he peani o mai ia hi nā mo parapare mo kai mo tua on the air. Pea koe ne ospe koe a ku tāngi he kau mea koe rete. E ma koe mea ke he na whaeke ai ia. Kau koe koe mea koe issue, no. Koe whaeke pe ia koe fie mau, koe fie ilo pe mo ha. So she went there, but she mentioned that on the radio, pena e na whai ngā we lahi ki ai. So when the Tupelehake was here in Seattle, I brought it up to him in general. Kai ke hanga o atu, ke peke tu atu ataha ki ai. He said na lahi pe parapare mai ia I he hina he kono uhinga koe taimia fuka koe ni o tangata AKP e mahi taim koe ia. He?
Yeah, taimia o akiris pohiba.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pena e tarange pe ia o ku tarange pe ki ana autoru e o atu. Pea koe many times o ku holiu mariu mai e nau paanga kotoa pe towards the Hina people. Koe kakai.
Tarange e akiris pohiba e o ate na paanga. Wow.
He ku kolo moto a whaka akiriste. He lives there and he knows these guys.
Yeah, he's married to Kolomoto'a, but he's not from Kolomoto'a.
But he lives there? Where does he live?
He lives in Kolomoto'a. I guess he lives there with his wife. I mean, I mean, he was living there, yes.
Yes.
Go ahead, Dahina Sotia.
So the girl?
Okay, go funny he voi mea kana eke ko e te po. Ko tui ko tau pe ko pare mea kana ko tau pe ko Mario atu. Ko tui na don't know ene visone. Na ka ene visone ana ki tonga. Na ka peke sio ha me na ne fai ba tonga. I have to say this because and I've been following him. Ko me na ilo e auia na sayai ko ne hanga la ko vi I fare tu. He was good with that.
He was good at that.
More like, yeah, he was more like
Gossiper.
Koya. And that's how he stir up people. And nagapik siya ya pagwan pag tao super na to tonga. Ko me ko na whakau kau ko kia ke ngai time ko na mui mai ko he whana he siya ko ke ne ponga ngawe. Oku focus I he taaki maha mea ko ai whare tu I ko mariu mea. Kai ngalo e kakaia ke ne hanga generated economic hange ko tonga foki ko lahi taha ko graduate mai me high school. People don't know where to go for a job. Ko ya da industrial da doi tonga ke whakalakalaka Sotia is one of the big taupe employer in Tonga. And our kawai whenga maria hu mai hu ke Sotia hange ko polisi and all the ministries ko fu big department. But the private sectors, na the ton can have private sectors should be the
existing
system can hang for I small businesses. He kon out dot and hang go drive economic tonga. But if we man I said ke fire happy him go see. But I'm hoping somebody will come in. I know Unibif will be the one who come out and do this. He koe ngā koe tau whemau. And you know why a lot of people move overseas, and we know why we're here for opportunities. He ku kai ke mau e Tonga, and a lot of people go now alko ako scholarship mo mea, pero não vai pena tai muri. He koe ngā koe, o koe ka whenga maria ke whoki Tonga, mo e nau degrees, pe mo e nau poto ke mau
Yeah.
nau ia, Pero ngai mea o siau ke, and look at that. Whai for our no galo for 2006. Because ko haka ta when I whai for our kono galo. Pero ska pangamena hoko. We borrow money from China, you know. I mean, the government right now, you know, China can take us anytime, you know. I mean, what is the change gonna if you ma go ke whai? And I may love a bit bit change ya he tala no le leipe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I can fale tui, o ka change ya ke uke ka kai ke whatau. O you know,
Ko revolution malo ina ni whiki.
And I would disagree with that because that's not how Tonga should be. How ka to bo. O ka ki fema a Tonga ke tau democracy that ka ki fono si si ia. Na ta tupla to mo tau hatui. Pag fema pe ke tau fenga ta to mo hatui. Ko fenga ko ke liu kava ke tui. That's what happened. You're gone. And anybody who's coming in the future, ko tuku ko e tupo ulaki ko a Tonga ko e tuk fonua ki langi. Pena e tama yai pe mo hako mo hako ko ha he kai pe ke ha.
Lawi kuonga.
Yes, olawi kuonga ia. And we have to remember that as Tongans, even kapag ke ha o fe politiki ke ha o finga ke liukava, it's not going to happen. Because I was o tu ana tu ko tu polaki a o tau ki fonua ki ai, Pa ko tu ko tono no fa vesta polo ya.
Vesta polo kono.
Pa foi tono
Foi polo, foi polo.
I PM a kana tu. Kaya ko ai so dia ko la vet ki ai malo.
Malo I fonua ta ahine. Ela if I me be ta ke fili ko pe ko ya tu pono. That's it.
Yeah.
Because so tia ka tu pono ke malu I ka ko korepe pe la ke hu ma so tia. Ke malu I ma tu pono. Ka ne mo ya.
Security. What security card?
You got your security. I want to be a sortia. Hello. I'm not going to be a security.
Okay.
I'm going to be a sortia, okay? To
Okay.
Malo time ya da foi fácil ai do.
Fast guy. Yes, yes. Yes. Yes.
Tau siare young ya.
Malu e fia fi,
Malo.
Marie. Tō atu.
Kai ke,
Nō ni
ko
langi
e
o
tau
puto.
malo.
Ke kau whia langa pēr kia ki hope he koe e line
E
koe
kai
he
ha.
mahalo na e tono no ai visone ai tangata e ki a Chris Pohira. Pena e ai hane visone pe i kai. Me lawe koe ni ke tutu koe na e whai koe whoki i nuku alofa. E koe whai, koe pana mo ilo i koe whai political motive koe whai tutu. Koe tutu i, ka lawa ke nau pure anga.
Ko ia.
You see? E ka pau na e matao tau e ata mai koe kautonga pa nau mahi no. Koe whai tutu ia, koe whai whakakonahi e kakai, tutu i a nuku alofa, ka lawa ke tau pure anga. He e whoku nau whaasio e whanki whaiva kou hoko koe whanki whaito keke. Pure anga ke heke. He e whaku lahi whoku nau sio whaiva. Pea o lawa i kō whai, he? Ka hinga whaki he kono tutu koe au tutu ai a ngahi historia, ngahi whuwhari,
Monumental.
ngahi me amahu inga ke he pure anga. He?
Ko ia.
Paka tutu ne tutu he kaureka na nau whaka ai. Whaka ai pe nau tole tau tupu ke o mā tutui. He ka pau na e hau mai e kau tau whakawhanua koe a tupou nima. Ko ne osi e ki kakai he whanua hono whanai. He? Kai ke laka ma o pe ofa koe a hatu. He? Kai pe ke lawe e nau tolu ke tama tei a nau kakai. He? Pena tau ilo e whai. Ai ka whai pala pare ma koe na mau e akrisi ko mea koe ni koe fie taki. Koe fie tu.
Okay.
It's all about power.
Yes.
See? Power,
Yes.
money, and a woman. Foi me e tolu koutou ai tangata.
Ko ia.
Power, money, and Eve. That's it. Ai koe fie ma'u pe foki ke ma'u hafo i mawhai. O tau sio koe ke kakai koe nau fie ma'u koe ke ma'u koe mawhai. O koe ke nau ofa nau tole hata. Of course, pau ke tau pehe mai. Hangan ke tau sio koe ke mea koe klopo patoa. Nau lere pe me nau langa whare, pe rapo kai me hoki ai. Lere me nau tokoni e masiva, kai e whupaanga e masiva. O mausio ke kilo e whiha e masiva o kai he kau klopo patoa. He? Kai osi mai ka kai minu sino masereta mai ko whe mau paanga. Mai ka kai koe tonga ne me nau container. Pala whoke uwhia mo talo. He? Kai ke lawe a whakatau. Ai ulahi ane lere koe alongu tu ia me lips. Ka whike lawa whuka whafo i mea. Kai mau e se koe palopare maa koe nau ou koe whupaanga lahi koe ni ke kau masiva. Ka koe nau hiki pe me ai, whakatau tikite koe ni koe e nau tongi tupe. He? Ka koe nau hinga whuka palopare maa peo hange koe rea koe a Martin Luther King koe ki he kakai. It is not the people koe nau whenga ke nau ma'u hafo i lakanga. It is the people go vote. It is the people go mui. He? Ko koe o whia mau ke ako, ke iloi, ko anga whewhe, ke uwhiri hoktaki. He? Ko tonga ia ka pahe ke ako, ka ia o coach ki nau tolu mo workshop, te tau te whiri pe tau tolu he tō taha, e te aluhaki peo palopare. Ai o whia mau ai a ko i koe mindset. He koe palopare ma fugia o tangata e ki a Chris Kohiva. I mean, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Na kai peke a hona mindset o na ki he level 10. He? Na si ngata pe pa kono ngata anga pe. Ne anga pe na e whai e ne whainga. Nau ka wau he kau tohi koe ki a tupo nima. All I want ke a hare o kakai, ke nau lawa whiri. Ka koe utohi o ave holo he university. Ka wau hono pushi koe. Ke ai pe hare o kakai, of course. O kwe mau ke hatau reo. Yes. No one should suppress us. Mo tau reo. There's nothing wrong ke hatau reo. But you have to be respectful. O na ngalo ho culture. O na ngalo historia. I taimi ko waho reo. O kai ke uhinga ke ato reo o ke kape kape aki. Pete ke whahalau kovi ke tu I mono. Family me kau no pere. No. Ka koe uhinga foki, He te tau politiki, pa te tau wakonaki, pa te tau coach, te ha e tau ngai advices. Ka koe taimi ko kou aluata e koe ke atamai koe tau ngā oku. Kai peke nau mahi noi. He? Pe kai peke whawhi tau laki. So the biggest problem in Tonga is mea koe tai mahino, ma mea koe mindset. Ani ko tau whenga koe ke lava. He alhake pe takia, pe koe toke tā, pe koe lawyer, pe koe hai Tonga. Ka pau kono mindset on a fix, ka ka no use in a degree gan. Because it's just paper.
Oh, yeah.
It's a different type of knowledge that you acquire when you go to the university. I can sit with PhD, doctors and lawyers and whoever. I can conversate with them and tell me who's more intellectual. I can know hinga foki koe mindset, koe me ea how me experience. Okay, I coach. Mana toa kakau Palestine me kakai taki lahi o koe nau coach. O koe nau advisor. Koe go to Bowono koe an advisor. I mean, koe pare mia, whia mao ho advisor ka hataha oku wai hono mindset, growth mindset. O koe ka hataha nane kakai hakakai Amerika. Ka te alat peki tonga whai hia, ka tonga lere peki he mea koe te, si o koe te whai hala kou te whai. Ka pau te whaha hala. I'm going to pay for it on this earth. Ka pau nau whaha hia. O se ngai mea nau whae au, I pay for it. Ka kia tai hau hawa. Ka koe o hinga atu. Tangata mo whiwhine ko toa pe. O whia mao ia. Koe taimi ko kou tāre ai, ta ngā wei, action. Ka ta lava whai hanga. Ke kehe rea ia, pa o kehe pepa ia koe na tā ko i ko koe he university, pa ko kehe rewa wisdom mea kou ta alat mo ia, ke pare mia, pe moe lakanga whare area, ke lava whai ak hatokoni ki he kakai. Ke te lau tokoni he kakai, ka pau ke lava tokoni i koe family. I mean, talk is cheap. Ai whia mao ia ko taha ko lele koe ke whare area. Ko taha ia ko ni au spesifisi ke na lava whai hanga hi mea ke tokoni ka hata. Ka pau ke lava ko tokoni ka hata. Why are you running for the whare area? You can't even help the people of Tonga, let alone help our king and the monarchy.
That's right.
So why are you let it? But then again, freedom, you can let it, yes. Tuko ia tu Brenda, ka labi mai.
Mona pito. And you know, koe taimi koe o te siai o fail hamia o kai ke tonia ke toi hokoko atu hange pe ko e tau pota tarahi via fini kono hinga it becomes rusty he ko kusaka ti ontoa ka pauna na ngata pe ai malolo tangata ikea pe you know they have to change pukai pe tonga ia no pure anga put I think they would have looked into a better system. He kono uhinga, they will learn from the mistakes of the past and then try to stage something more positive, better economical, ki develop a fonua, mono fotuto fonua. Pea now get rid of kakai na whakaukau na corrupt during this. He ko mea ko whakauri, ko te sio I pe niu se hau, ko tala I pe paanga lahi me whanua whe. Mantina ia ua wha, na hoko pea within e taime o akirisi. Tena ia e tahi tokoni whaka ekonomika pea me tua pureanga, kai lau ke he paanga, ka koe hau e kau whia tokoni pe ia ko hinga koe taimi tō ai matangi pe tō ai ha whahinga mea o whainga tai ai ha whanua. There are leaders from all the world come in ke nau whakasiosio ki he damage ku hoko. Pea, especially e whanki motau taha, funky whanua iki hi fo he United Nations. Hau wakai koe, ki he paanga lahi koe tautou o mai he ufonua. Kai ka hata hae accountable pe ia ne whahinga whakamatala how it's being dispersed. Penai o mai paanga koe ave ki he minister ko, ke ave ki he whanau ako, ke whakatuutu a ki whanki whare whakakompiuta pe ko hotokoni ka ki nau tolu hange koe tau stimulus ko tau tolu. Whakakau kai pe pure anga ia first ke tau mo ui and get our $1,400,
Yes.
you know, because we're taxpayers. Did they
Yes.
think about that? No. Una hanga na to prioritize. I me aya koe ko responsibility at aya pure anga not specifically anauto koe ko tu ko ngahi responsibilities api emana tau lau ka to kai tau discuss me abani. One pointer that I think na e to mi now system koe ai apohiva mo mi a koe kai ke now sio kai ke now visone extendedly be falahi ani ke touch ke umotu kotoa he ko osa no ko alofa mo tonga he hau ki muri kumi mo ui koe tori koe hafua koe ova and that part this guys see it now though it's like they're hiding it behind the curtain kanau foi tu ta fataha pe ke build hame ke langa ke asia e power e na ngawi ka ko me ata uta haya kai kane pa ngana ke langa ke ahala kai kane pa ngana ke fatau ma ke ulori sima ulori makamaka mo me ko ya so let's say they mishandle this money ko hale ba responsible ke tala ke kakai I for wrong ko ya kai ke fe ma hata ke fa non kala lab pe oku kei COVID pe atamai ka whafunga tap mo gina tolu. Koe whanongo ke siana koe ni. Koe okune laukau aki koe vavau ia. Let me tell you what. History of my family in ne yafu alo italau. These are working people na wako korispureanga I Tonga pe na whokio ngā we e whanua italau. Pe aku ilonga e mata e nau peni ki he pure anga te serving. So, you know, rako na wiwi ki ai. Ilonga e mata e nau peni I he serve a tamatu I mohono whare when they come to Vava. Pe ke ha Vava we are there like an empty vessel, like that. Take a big vessel koe ni without nothing in it. Pe o kai ki e proud tau I ke tama koe ni mono hoa. He kuna corrupted because ko ha kuna o mai o representative va ka kai ke hana me fo tu tala fo tu fu fo tu fu ha fo tu fu for show up pe aku ha mo ha tonia kene hanga ia uraki fo tu hono apiako pe ako I muha kakai ke na tokoni ki ai ko me ia ko I hoku loto oku very unfair to the people of Vava'u. Ke now feel her representative o kai ke hane me anana e lava I Vava'u. Nothing. Ko history of Vava'u fai aki pe ia e nau koe e nau ofa mo e nau loto. Pe aku self-sustained pe Vava'u ia on their own. Whakamalo au ki he pirini skalau ni ko mautu I hoko ia after tupo wana. Urukala. He kono uhi ngā koe whanua nia na e hoko ai mea whakalotu kotoa pe. Paka ilo, paka toi mea e ua fo I key component nene anga taranoa. I he hopo kona akilisi and become a PM. And when I interview mo mautolu dialogue le teo. O ko fif eke anke ko pet me pet out ki ai. and I didn't, and I don't know why. Maybe we ran out of time. Ko mai pat kei, tapu pe mo koe pare mia. Ka ukai ke sai ke te au ho pehe, koe kau haapai, koe kakai ia poto, mo oni pe ia. Pa koe kakai haapai, koe kakai, hange une hanga ia pull ha wall in front of Tonga Tapu people and Vava'u people. But look, ko hai kau patoa ko ni, following their leader. The haapai people, unfortunately, follow this leader.
Yes.
Pea ko nau mate aki, e nau haapai, pea mo e nau whai kakai, whakakakai. I don't know the right word. Whakakakai or
Okay, go whakakakai, go whakakai.
whakakai. So, okay. So, to make it more clear,
More like family on it.
okay, make it more clear. Mantui ko influence ko ni tangata ko ni kapau na ko ni vision ni hang lawa Emily ni was right. He becomes very dependable ke kakai. He lava peki moto akuni o akilisi. O ko fiha ko ofisi o tarano. Kana ala ki moto ko ni akilisi dang akilisi siokiai. That was it. 3 times he went.
Wow.
Same answer. Sai. Ta fok mai de vain ke keep ek le kon fikau ak. Hangare vai o put a wall between the hapai. Ko ka va ka kai mafana pe na atamai light-headed maya, no atamai ko. Let me tell you. No.
No fear.
I hold a legacy of family of lau mairi generations. You know, my family generation, Italau, go back 20 generations back. Pea o ko ilo pea o tapotu taha ke presence. Pea o kai ke fie e kia ke talato e konga ki hama. No, I'm just saying I know my genealogy and I'm proud to be a Tongan, and I'm proud. E ku I Tonga he kono inga kono ako e au I Tonga. I raise au I Tonga. Me mea ko toka poto me I Tonga. Kau whai ako me I Tonga. Kau kai ki sa ia ke a wahe. Kau hapai o pehe. Kau wawau o pehe. Ko mea pe ko iloi. A wawau na ato. Fia o toat. Ko fia o toat. Pa koe kakai mawhana. Fia lau pen, onui koe whata mawhana. He koe whata o ta utai ofa, mo oni, mo integrity. Na ia ko ankoro oku ko makawhewhia na polisi. Pule. Ko ne mamahi pe ana ha asanga pukau tonga, fia pule angi. Kaila pe he loto field. To'o mo ki ume apa mo puna ki tonga. Hai une fia ma mo toke mo mao rea lau noa ho mawhonua. So this is how Vava'u is a straight talk.
Tui Vava'u ulukalala.
Yes. But you know, we were in Tonga pe os e mau aske daini ko ni mau family pe mau whatever ki liu kap. O fe iloaki mo gitam si pilinis. You know, ek fe iloaki mo ia. Now tangi aloi mata pe si tutulu e gitam si. Pe ani pe my auntie te mau folawat ki siero. I was looking forward for that. I felt the warmth. Ko fata mawhana ia. O ku te o ngoi. Pe a ku te mahinoi. Ko whonua eni. Ko haatui eni. Me tuai, multiply. O au. Kia tangaloa na e. Haere for Milan.
Yes.
Ta ko ia ko tangaloa pe na ito. Oa. Yeah. Oh, pia koe koro tau we, ko hau I whasi, hau I maufanga, hau ki ngere ia, wea e mausia ngere ia. So, kau kai keu ita, yeah, o kai keu ita. Ko whehi a peau, koe hoko mea koe ni, o te sia rewa, koe kakau hapai ko majority o kakai koni o patoa iheni because they came here and gave us some numbers.
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Pero panana mai ki sia Tony, it was okay. But I think they left. They didn't get what they want. Kau kaya kakaya hen now true patoa. They gonna ngau now fi mak ke tokoni ke masiva ki Tonga. Not the lau hapai Tonga, you know. I don't like that.
But
You know,
my question is the patoa still, I mean, are they still alive in Tonga?
oh now alive now to itu mama.
You mean? Wait a minute. I like that, Brenda. Brenda, are they alive?
Yes. Yes. Oh, yo. Now I look at meeting and I was enthused. So kakoy ulang fakataha ko e patoa heni. Pero fakataha patoa heni pena hao na fifine ko taramay. I'm sorry. Okay, ki mau agenda ki omai. Do you know the honest truth? Now maybe then just go back to where you came from for to do agenda. She came again and I was there.
Wow.
And I think the first meeting, I gave her my mind. Ihe meeting ko tarangi. Mauheni almost over 50 years, if on one. Mau apita siya Tony. Mau hono kakailotu. Siaskeke. Mau e community, mau e kakai. Pe akuia e respect hang at mau nofo. O mau fe uma aki he me akotoa. He? Pako tarangi ai. You just came tonight without an agenda. And then the questions asked to you, and what is your main goal in life? Enforce more vision. I was pausing myself for a minute and I said, it's not going to happen in Seattle. We work for every penny to raise our children. Somehow, somewhere in life, the Mautoifoki Tonga or Sitoni Atonga, Takakai Masiva that, you know, that you guys are here for.
I think now she have a video going.
I
think I seen you in that meeting, Brenda. And in my mind, I said, is she a patoa or not? I see that video.
That was my first
video when she was trying to raise 6,000 for each share.
Share.
I can go ahead now because she had all of that talks and that chapter. Chapter Australia chapter.
But you know,
AFI, it's nothing.
No. Okay, mau vision na matoma fonuani, mau fingai ke ako mau fanau, mau fingai ke ako na tanga fatonga culture, mau fingai ke ose na wako te na drop out, mau fingai ke mau ofiatu ke ngau fatah mo pure anga, ke yai ha mau me ape mau dogen sustain ke mau dol is Tongans, ke mau mai ko me tonga mau lava race, pau to mention be au, pau to fia mo ma race man hin. And what happened? Yeah.
I mean, what happened? They kaya paanga kau masiva. Kau masiva farm man go tonga no ke ope paanga lahtia. Pe ospe ko ya.
Pe now
mabai ua. Pe now fight pe now third fankiri paanga kon go fight go. I mean,
right now. O ko vi sone ko ete tui pa te ngā wei. Ka aku ikai ko ha te tui pa te aru ki ta no me panke ke o mai ke awi ke masiva pa te ta ki ta no ko hai masiva. Ko hai wata mai lele. Eh? And so we go fie tau show. He ko mea ia ko tonu ke tau ako ki kakai Tonga. O kai ko hin ka tuku lalo hifo. Because si o lalo. No. Ko whaka apa ia mo te ofa. Ke nau tolu ke te come straight out and say, o saipe o mo laka mai ko in ki heni o ma whenga panga whafo ofa langa o whale lotu pe koe hao whafo ma wo pe ki ai taim kotoa. Ka koe mea ni e hoko. Mo mai o whakarea ke kau takilotu ko nau tolo o nau hapai. Ai kakai he ni. Mo mai o huhora whanki kalapu. Kalapu e taha tolo ma whanua ni angi tau o stana pe ki ai. Ka ko mo mai tau taha koe ke o mai ke kakai pe ko nau pool mai. I was invited, and that's why I went. I was invited at the first meeting. I was invited at the second meeting. I am what tau ki fo hiva. He ko hoa o ke raro.
Tau ki fo hiva, yeah?
Ia,
Roger
tau ki fo hiva.
that.
Marie, mga tolapa wiba, kemi katuwa ho.
Oi,
Oi, kua kai na ke hea, tamaiki pelangi mai.
From Seattle, as you know it.
Kua ke eva, hei o awa he.
Ana hulu.
Oi, kua kai na ke hea, tamaiki pelangi mai. Langi mai aka kua ke eva, hei o awa he. Dori e inga no, tuali kutapu, tamaiki turi atu. Eko ana ulu whakataru kalu, hei o awa he. Dori e inga no, tuali kutapu, tamaiki turi atu. Eko ana ulu whakataru kalu, hei o awa he. Ana ulu ena moe makasalo akau, nani e matai se e kau fia whakamaru, e koe ke wiki o tua ho. Ana ulu ena moe makasalo akau, nani e matai se e kau fia whakamaru, e koe ke wiki o tua ho. Leke mahina ki e whewhine wholau, tamaiki o ai anu. E ko ana ulu whakataru karu, hei o awa he. Leke mahina ki e whewhine wholau, tamaiki o ai anu. E ko ana ulu whakataru karu, hei o awa he. Ana ulu ena
Mare,
Tukua Lana ulu ena moe makatalo atau maki e matai me e kau fia whakamaru e koe ke wiki o tukua
wow, oi.
oi. No kono hoa. I want to mention it because ono hoa ko ekiaki tupo malo she's going through cancer.
Oh,
E
sorry.
tamago nei hiva.
Io, honomari.
Oh, yeah.
Io. And she's a beautiful, beautiful young lady.
Wow.
And I just want to let her know tau ofat kiai, pea o ku tau whakaukauat kiai, koe itahi nea mi tatakamutonga, you know, mi la paha tatakamutonga. Pea ku maari me tamsi koe ni anahulu, makatolo koe anahulu. Yeah. So ani, tupo maro. Ofarahi atu e kiaki.
Fato. Koe tau whoki mai ke tau politiki. Koe nai lawe mai a tupo ke whai mea e tolu koe ni ai pāua pia moi whewhine, he? Aia ko loto ke tau hoko atu ki he. Koe hame, why are women being dominated in Tonga? Pia lawe mai mo prenta ke mea koe ko system, he? Aia te tau hoko atu koe ni koe tau tala noa. Koe how na have a political system of tau pehe, how can Tonga change? Ke tau sio ke o more civilized mai koe whanua, he? Pea na e mo lawe whoki ke whai mea koe ni prentana ke lawe mai ke ai mea koe ni koe whamawahe wahe I koe tau tolu, eh? Ka pate tau whoki pe ke whai kupu laki koe koe oe konistu tone. Koe uhinga nai whake tau ataina ka tau tolu. He kuna koe whinangalo, kai hata pe koe whinangalo o tua ka taha peho tau toto. Aia ia si sukalaisi. Aia ka pale ha political elite ia whenke mawai wahe I hapai me wawa ungo mea. Kana kai na ula na tore whai kupu laki koe ne konistu.
Yeah.
We all one blood. Under God, pe na mai e tupo laki ka tau tole tau ataina. Pe koe ke ton ke tau paka foi ilo ko foi konga e tahana e tono no fa vesta polai IBM kona ko mari watu ko kone hanga o pa or make us like we fight against each other. Pe ngalo leva I be soneya. You know what I'm saying? Ka tau foki ke foi me kona lavet ke ai. Women being dominated in Tonga, how can Tonga change its political system to be more civilized? I forgot to master helu ke tau lave maki ang gifo ime ewa ko ya.
Yeah. I have to go. Lave hin ke me aga na lave ka Brenda pa ke answer o e Melini Kataki. If Brenda go I don't know go tangata ikia Crispo hiva. E ne whainga ko ke whakamabahe bahe I ko hapai ko mi wawao.
I
mean, ko wawao ia ka kai ma whana ma ka kai ofa honau tu I mo honau. Kuini, ko ka kai an... Pe whia rau pehe na e whai e tuku whonuan e whai ia I wawao. He? I mean, kia te au ko hinga ko fia e ko whae whuk ko luani. He? I mean, te whisi mo unga talau. I mean, it's like I'm kakahe mo unga talau even though I haven't been there. You know? Na kolo malapo. I go, I'm a happy person. Kako, na ikai ki hanga akilisio o whakamawahe wahe. Ko mega akilis na e whai na. O kai whuke ki fo I channel, I think a kau patoa o ku ika kai uto. He, tapuange mo koe. So it's more like whakakonahi uto ka kai tapuange mo moto. He, aia o hao whoki ka pehe koe hapai au. O te kai peke hatahai whakakai e tupu hake koe taha koe au pote. He, aia ko tau hina koe tau tolu ki whehara ki whoki ka ulere ai ene foi he koe palapare mega ka tonga koe whakakulu. Koe hau aku main whe, I mean ka tau ka tau me tonga.
Yes.
You know, Tonga. Tonga. We're all from one island. Many islands, but from one country is called Tonga. Yes. Ka pau na elere tangata ikio hange koe ni koe ka mau coaching o mawako iai a mea koe ni koe unify. Ai fuki koe principal value koe e Wall Street coaching oku koe principal value oku ia love, oku ia unify, oku ia peace, oku ia happiness, respect. Ai koe hu koe toko taha students ki he ki academy coaching koe ni oku pake unify make other students. Hey? We have to feel unified. He koe build koe leader o pau ke toko taha koe ke ni hanga whakatataha e kakai.
Yes.
Ai ko tau sioga tau, he kai te ke whiri ko he patoa he movete ia.
Yes.
But if you're listening to me, the patoa is placa,
Gone.
gone, done, bye, dead, finito. He ko I kai te now unify. So let Master Helu teach you. Ko te siope ka foi political party o ku movete, ngangana, finito, I mean all over the place. Mahino reba na mate. Ka pau he kai te ke unify, he kai te ke hoko kataki rerei.
Lele, yes, true.
Ai ko tau sioga tau tolu neongo, I mean eksa ia he ki pushi ko as ya ko ene ki laka ko ne ki aka ko mene toko wanoa ko ki hu ko ki roto ai ne to tangi o pe he ko fe ia homo answer ke to for ine afio. That was it. I have to like something. I mean, I have my freedom to say, hey, I like that. You know, even though ko siya tu na mo vete vete. I go fe later you go see it's a waste of time. He get ke hu ko. You know, let me just give you the warning. He was mo vete patoa.
Yeah.
So a good leader unifies the people.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes.
And this is why I like Pohiva Tionetoa. Even though Kapau Okuyai Hanekito no. Come on. 2 years or 7 months? Compared to the Akiris Pohiva Tautonima, there is no comparison. A Pohiva Tionetoa Yaki Akiris Pohiva. Na elere pio fakonahi, na elere famovete vete kakai, tutu anuku alofa, fie tu I fie riukava. Kana ikai e ku te kolo I holo ma te kolo I holo ko os me lava e fahame. I fa kono uhinga. Mindset rules. He? Kapau na ye kata haya na e matao tao he me ko fakau. Oh, o si hua ne parafuan. Kana kai fuki matao tao ia. He kono uhinga e mo vete ko kakai. Ko taki rerei o kune unify e kakai. O hange pe ko sio ke he o ko kakai ko ke he lotu mai na o ko ke he lotu ko wuki ko e Pohiva Tionetoa. Pe mo au kai. That's what you call unify. Tatawai pe ko ha ho to ki faranga au ki ai. It's lotu. What do you rather go to lotu or you want to go tutu? Te alu lotu. He ai te ke firi. Ko fe me te ke firi ai. Te ke firi he mo vete vete e patoa pe te ke firi ia he whai whekau o ku neuki e lotu. Neo mo pe o ki si lo e ngai mea uhoko, mo ki tono no. Me as a leader, I would rather feel he taki ko ia. Give him time. He na I kai ke langa lo mai I he whai tau pe ua. Give him time. Ka pata si atu ke aina as le re ta ua no hango a kirisi, yeah. Mang taim ke malolo mai. But right now, he just got there. Let him, give him time, give him a chance. He? But now, em mau political, em mau tong, em mau whakaanga, em mau hai, mau ngai criticize my ha. It's all for the good of the people of Tonga. Whakaloku for. Ke mea koe koe tokoni. So ka taki re rei o kune unify, ka koe taki ko vi o kune whakamowete vete. Tau sio piki ai, ho whakatunga ane koe na mo angkol he patoa. Mo whoki mai apa ko mo tari ke motu whihangi au e patoa. Ho mo tari ke utuk alato tanu ka ka patoa ke osi. Whoki mai ko osi. Aia he tau whakangari vare e ki tau tolu i tau pehe tau hao me hapai. I'm proud to say ko tamai ko hao me hapai. Nea mo te ki usiau hapai. Pek moni pek poto ka hapai. Ka kai ko hinga ho poto. Ke alu e poto ia toki tua, porque ne toko ki toa poto kubare. You see?
Yes.
Whenever te pego te poto, when ne toko ki toa ko poto ia, it's te hoko ki tau bare. Aia koe me ego hoko ka tau tolu hapai ko o kai koe ki tau I lo I ho tau tuunga, koe tonga ki taua. Mo tau ilo koe anga fe a takirere.
Yes.
Pasha tu akamo aprenda ka anga pe ki fare.
Nene,
Kwawe?
I have full input whakaware ki lot.
Tai mi ke
Ikai.
sotia.
Ko
Fare mai.
Go Tonga go high system, political system go mo pe.
Oh, yes.
Oh, yes.
How can we
Yes.
change, eh?
Te ke lave ke kataki. Mo on ne pet fuk te lave ke.
Go
Ka
yeah.
lo tonga lere fuk ya he ka hapai. Somebody more.
Hi, Pia. You.
No, that's okay. Kapawe te fa ka te ka go master hel ke lave ma ki.
Sorry, atu.
Yeah.
Ka ko hinga fuk he ko le ka aprenda ne lere me pe foi pu tau foi lai. Ka ko hinga fuk ko ha me hapai before ek tamai. Ka ko fa mi baba. Kan yo mo on before aprenda ya. He ko tau tolu. Ko ka hapai fuk e fenga ko at least ke fa ma he ke o
Yes.
unify.
Yes.
He? Ko tau hinga tau tolu ko ki ai. Ko sistema ya ko ne ha ko at least ko fa o ko foi patoa. O tau sia pe tau ko ki haola le rei.
Go yeah.
E foi ka pau te tau hanga whaka loko hua ka kai. O whaka o tau pehepe o unite ki nau tau. Ta koe mea le vai ko taki le rei le vai. He?
Yeah.
Ko sistema ko pehe ko e merine o fia ma o ko ke ako e mindset e ka kai ke tau follow hataki. Ke taki ko ia o kulotu. Ko fai kau o feinga ke ne taki le rei e whanua. Pe ko taki ko ia na ne lava fai ha me he whanua. Ia ko pohiwa toi ne toa. Pe atita ia e whanua tau pe hepe na osi ngawe e ia. E taulahi ki hatu pe mo pre anga tonga. I he ne ngawe na e fai. Yes, he has experience. He's smart. He has wisdom. Ka toi makehe ange ne potofa o toa. E ko hinga ko tu ko ta fa ko pohiwa. Neongo tamini ko tu pe ko toi aka. Tuki. It's all for the good of the umi ko hira ke o na to he nguto la bla.
Yeah.
Ka tuku e ngala ki tu apo hira te ke toi PM pe ko. Ko hinga to. Ko system ko o tau feinga ko ni ko hanga e ta he PM tai mini. O tuku ngai me ala. Ngai me ko na feinga ko a krisi ko ke pull out ko ki to.
Yeah.
E feinga ke whakataha i mai. Ko taki le reia. Whakataha i mai. Whakataha i mai kau no pere. Ma kau people representative. Ma kau minister. Ke nau ta. Ke nau whakaapa. Ke he ene awhio. He? Ki ho tau hau ki te boon. Ko taki le reia. Be hange be ko ene answer ko ai kau kabineti ko I wharearea ke nau tari ko ke ene awhio. Whaka ofa au pita. Humble. Ma oni pe ia. Ka nau sio I nau ngahi pala ni na nau langa tau pehe pe ngahi hala. O kia e nau la langa po hai nau mea whai. I mean, he kai pe ke tau tūhanga pe o hala ia o kovi ia. You know, let it be, let it go for like a couple of years ke tau sio pe hono la.
Yeah.
Pe foi mea pe taha koe na I kai kiusa ia. Ai ala tuko e preanga ke ne to'o. Ai mea koe ni koe a palo, Mr. Palo. Whewhekau koe ko palo. And a license aviation.
Yeah.
That was a wrong move. Ka neamo ia. Ako me iai. PM. Po hiwa tēne toa. Ka whoki mea ia. A private sector. Concentrate koe. I he langa I whonua mo takoni ki he kakai. Mo malu ia tupo ono. Ai ka whai system eko ko pehe au ia e merine whe mau ke whakawhoki ki ai. Pa koe kakai whiwhine. Ko hinga ko suppress ia he kakai tangata e kakai whiwhine. Because o whi mau ia right up here. Kakai whiwhine ke mo mindset ke grow. Pea strong. Hanga so dia hango mautolo. Tu ke haifa hiva. Tu ke malohi.
Oi. Kain kahea.
Brenda.
You know, Emeline mo tupo. It's so good in refreshing ke tau o mai me to ton ko ton ke fai ke tala noa. And the questions are very nice questions, Emeline. However, you thought about it all day, but I my free time ko ni to apo it's beautiful, you know, people want to hear what we have to say about that. But system here at Tonga, you know, my honest opinion, Tonga is a kingdom.
Yes.
Monarchy.
Monarchy. Long live King Tupowono. Petau pehe, mohono puri anga taimin, petau foki ai peki mui tupo nima tupo fa, all the way to how the kings were set up in Tonga ihe dynasty hatui back me tuai. And you know, o kai pe ke toi trust awea ke toi ha o hataha muha ne toi puri anga. Ke kono uhinga, Tonga is so small.
Yes. Yes.
Pea ko fere ka poto e pa ko nau split na to aru kume na mo ui funga mamani. Ka koe koloa ko a Tonga unofo moia, koe lotu pea moe o hake ko tau fonua ki he langi. He ikai ke iai haki I lo iai aru horopeo ma uhono PhD times 6. Pea hau ke ne pehe mai e ia tene furihi, tene ha, you know, I stand by it. Because somebody that has the guts to do some changes, it better be a big, solid change. But I fail, don't now stand up and support a failed system and say, ko taimi, ke tau whakafoke koroa asisa ki asisa. Okay? To me, he kai ke aha me aia e tonu he nau le Europea ta aha nau kere le ke si wise. Na arifo me nau whangakui ke whangkui. Ko ilo e awia, ko tala awia ku osi, kere ko toapeo mau family he foi nei afu times talau times baba. Because they believe he me akona hak he tui ura ki olunga. Ke place fonua mo fanga monu manu pea mo fruitful e fonua pea mo tahi mo ika mo. Why are we ready to go and do our business in Tonga right now? Ko e pia mao e ki ke tau fokio give back. Ke tupo ono mono fonua ai ki me poto ko pipiki I tau teringa. Tau whanongo. We take it to heart. We made some changes and we are feeling very empowered to make a change. Because change here, we're not going to change Tonga. Kakoyai et our contributions, positive contributable process for Tonga. Kuaike langa tau whare o kuaike ha. So all these are set in motion to start. Kako me ia koe whikau aki koe me kakai whewhine. Koe fo system pe ia koe whemau. Ke whakahatu, whakahaki Tonga kotoa. Ko osi ai e fo I lere. O fo I heka hospeo tau ki tu Tonga pia fo ki mai pia osi.
Ko haina lere koia.
Ko mo osi ilo pe e mo toro.
Tama hapai.
Ikai, I love Hapai people because all my life, I mentor aku mohenoa puloka. Kako best friend ko sia puloka. Pe ako toko wala sia puloka, very close to the Queen of Tonga. Ko tahine Queenie ko tau toko ua. So I'm saying, okay, ke sia he kakai poto mo lotu ko ni hawhaahinga lau lanu pehe. Hey? You know, Mohanoa came and visited my dad. He was bedridden, fine in a lotu. And you know the things he asked my dad and stuff. Oku very hangeko tanya pe loto oku kina wo ako pena, you know, poto pena to si o mayo manatui. I matua. Na wo mayo. So that's where I'm at with that. So it's clear. Ko kakai fefine. Oku o kutonu ke whakalere e tau tōruia a fo'i. Whakalere e tau kalasi mo e tau workshop mo e tau mea kotoa I Tonga that we created. Nā whakawhi besi kakai whiwhine o Tonga o tau whemau ke nau hau o whanongo. He koe mea koe ulelei taha ko e tau wahe ai tuunga o tau iai. O tau lotu, na tau o mai o whakapae he whonuani. Pea koe humble beginning na e kamata me I lalo. O manatu iau I he kukolisi 1 summer, next summer, 3 summers. Then we got up and packed our bags and flew to New York. And we worked for restaurant in the summertime as buzz girls. Eh? We made lots of money, ke maufoki. We didn't join the show, but we flew out. Eh? You know,
Yes.
Lower Manhattan, not Maui. So we were able to work, get our money for the summer, and then go back. Eh? And I love that. We ai being a key component near at the Maya kai whiwhine I Tonga. Can now get up me he tautu noa ia mo mea ko ia. O whakaukau I what would be a better place for me ke hoko ai ko a teacher, ko a mentor, ko a whaia ko o whanau. Ke ua te na wo au ki he take it drugs. Eh?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
they should be taught I a setting. Ke ia a positive outcome at the end.
Yeah. A workshop, coaching.
Yeah,
Ai
coaching.
Ni koe malanga I be I he ahkota be.
Yeah.
Ai coaching. Ma tui whakana osi o whātu, te wako I hataha I Tonga for free. I Tonga. Rapau ke no I Tonga. He, o ata e mau coaching. O kui ai kau ai tama o kukau he mau coaching, ko tama me I Tonga.
Tangi.
Pake sio ke kamata koe ne kau koe ne koe ne ki business o te whakatu. Ai ko hina koe whiamau koe ke a koi koe ko whiamau ke a koi ho atamai. He? O te ke tā mai koe me I Tonga kore paanga mai ka tea. Ai whai rea ka sisu nei whai kene kau ako. If I give you a fish, if I give you a few dollars, you're gonna eat it today and tomorrow you'll be hungry. But if I teach you how to fish, you are gonna eat fish for the rest of your life.
Yes.
It's the same thing in the theory that Master Helu can teach you, Tonga, how to think. You see? Kabaa tola ia akpauria taha toa. Pakabau ko atamai au o kei pana pe ia pa ko kei level taha pe ia moa. He kete ke whakalakalaka ko ia. Kete ke wako whakau I ha resource ke mamaha mo ui. Pe mo whamiri. Pakabau te wako I koe. He, I level mindset kon go ia. Pe mo ngahi rules, my exercise, I Wall Street coaching. Pe e lava leva ke whakakau I e koe. Tangata mai whiwhine Tonga, anga whewhe. Ke ohana toko ni iau, mo whamiri pa pehe ki hok whanua. Pero mea iau tau leki ko I Tonga. Tau lack of wisdom, tau lack of good growth mindset. He? Ko mea ko ke PhD, my lawyer, my toketa, my degree. Fair. We are number 9 in the Pacific. So many.
Yes.
But that's a different type of wisdom. There's a different type of education. There's a different type of knowledge. Get fucking knowledge.
Yeah.
I can never feel my way to go to Fefe. Etiatu a workshop ke kakai. Can I want my go in auto? Found out from the business.
Yeah.
Ngai mea peke aluai. He ko mea pete na raba fai. Ko na wo mix e glue. Ko na wo ifi. Pana o ke na fase sere I he taimi ko na mihi ai. Ke aha mau anga mo ui. It's easier ke ala fine matu aya o fe tupe IC o whakatau. Ke mawai ha na mo ui.
Mo ui.
You see? But at the end of the day, the mind controls everything. Mindset is law. The mind nong ne whai hana whakatupulaki koe.
Yes.
Koe ata mai, o kune tāla ki hoku loto, oh, ko hae me te whai.
Yes.
Ke ofa he ki whamiri mo hoku whanua.
Yes.
That's the mind. That's the brain. He? The brain yung netala ke te koe. Oh, fe mau ke whai lo tu ke mooni.
Go
Ke
yeah.
wai lo tu loi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The
Yeah.
mind controls your emotion.
Yes.
But the emotion of ha uya me hotoha. Me hoto mindset.
Yes.
Everything. Te ke ha ko tara mai. Masitu po ko e ko whakariri e pēha whinomotu a koe, pa ko kariri a maari, pēha. Ko os whai pēha no whai tonga, he ko lao i tonga, ko whotu a pēha awe hau business, o ko ke lawa mo ui. He? Paka pau te give up pe ki tau. And it's so true, koe ngahi lao, whi mau ke to'o, ke amen. Ka lawa ke mo ui e tangata tonga, e taimi ko ne whai ai, hane business. See, one of the law of the law of the free market.
Free market. Yeah.
Now, for who you can play America or win, because the law of the free market, the government cannot dictate to me the business.
That's right.
Free market.
Yes.
Hey, guy ke pule I pule angai ka pau te ufa business tonga. Ko lao e free market ko America. Mahina?
Yes.
Te totongi tuku hawat ka koe ka oreba whawhanga I whana.
Yes.
Mahina? That is my liberty. That is my life, my happiness. It's my children and my family.
Yes.
Whawhanga pe ki whanau, tō ngai moku api, hape tō ngā ka pau ko oa tuku hau, to install out the payment.
Yes.
Yeah? There's nothing wrong with it. Ke te totong install hat the tax. Okay, we're in so much trillion debts, but we're still the biggest, the greatest country in the world.
In the world.
No uhinga. Heko mau paanga mau tolu o back ake diamond, gold, lolo.
Yes.
So much.
Yes.
O hanga pe secure paanga ko America. There's no one o biahane neong pe ma Middle East. Oh, o blahang e mau lolo. No. O kwa lolo America. O blahang e halolo hatoi fonua. He ku preserve ia ki hataimi na fa hatau.
Yes.
Ke taimoni ma ko osmai taimonia me Afrika makola. E taimi ko hon omi ko America. O kuia ngahi feitu ia preserve.
Yes.
Ai ko America ia neong pe te now trillion of fiha kono omi ko stimulus check. Oh, but they can cover it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they have their money is backup, but no resources.
Yes.
There is no resources to back up our money.
Yeah.
Wanoa wataha, wanoa wapa alu ke fare paanga au ka to ke minister pe fa mau meeting avec u proposal. Baka eket ke tama ko e fare paanga. O ke elo I o back up pe paanga tonga ake ha. Pe mai. Ko me pe ko elo to ko time go out there paanga tonga o mau to print my pe. Fare paanga. I said no. That's not what I meant.
It devalues the money.
Do you know what the value of that? And the guy looked at me like, don't worry, Tupo, don't worry. I said, I worry. I worry because you don't know the value of the paanga.
Yes.
And you work here in Fare Paanga.
Yes.
So again, right up here. And I'm always offering my service. I'm Master Hello. You know, now I get fakafita. Oh, go fusiana, go fu no pere, go fu minister. Where how to get tab? No, I can tell you, you still need coaching from me. Okay, financially, okay, how can I raise my paanga in Tonga? The concern you got to powono. Anga fe ka taki ke mo lift the paanga Tonga ki olunga. That's one question. How? What the hell? What am I? That's cheap talk. You know what I mean? That's the problem you're talking about. How can I raise the paanga ki olunga? In America, oku ha'u ai ngahi studies ngahi le koti ko kan help ha Palestine mahane fa ai o now different study another. He pa ha'u leva and now analyze and now told I play go Trump. You know what I mean? I play go Obama. I play high. Because now analyze so can now whakahoa ki tai minimum now budget, now growth, now milk fight. The unemployment was so high it go Trump. It was the highest ever in the history of America. Kako hinga foka ha ko ni ko ai virus mo. Ai ko ta so ko Tonga. He o ko holo foka e business private sector. Ka ko holo foka pa anga Tonga. Ko hinga foka o ke ha kolona I Tonga pa o ke lo ka hinga ne ho. Ka kono hinga pe mahalo ko si ko o abe ko ki muri export ko ngahi me ala ko ki muri. Ka taimi ko ta import and export yai. Value. You see, if you don't understand how to paanga lift up, the time you go for Fatao Akiai, a tonga mo mood, or I'll hack a paanga kiolo. Hey, I'll hack a value a bond, hang a goniki or lunga of a pow of lahiko business in Molahiko investment. The way of to invest in a bond in Tonga, how big they have to buy.
Now bond certificates and
I mean, they have a bond certificate. They do. I can say, brother, they do have a bond certificate.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, they do have a Tonga Bank of Reserve. You know, they do. They have all of that. Bravo. It's great. The only difference is teaching the people to build the wealth of the country.
Oh, yeah.
How did America get their wealth? The people.
Yeah.
But time you gonna tell go America go go England ni go America mo tamate go India ko. Because to only my me England ni kia Church Washington. Na to ne to pe go England ni pe ni ke Commonwealth. Ko hale a George Washington. No. We will be the United States of America. Because the people will rise to build our own wealth. I mean, because I have all his books. I'm fascinated by him. Not because he conquered America, but he's the most important man in America. Should I go study beside the Bible? I read George Washington's books. I mean, with an S.
Land of opportunity. Yeah.
Because he defined what America is. He had a plan. He had a vision for America. And the people have to build their own country. So how can the people build their country in Tonga? Educate them. Coach them. Right up here. Okay. Pasiat Kamboa.
Yes.
A lot of the free market figure how the mindset of is law. Let me read that. And now mo ui, mo now sino, mo now taimi, ke kumi, mo maukoloa. Pea ke whai te liha ke ngā ue, mo e fua o nau nima, pea ke pule I tā whataha pe e ki nau tolu, a ngai mea a nau tolu. I think that's the part of the Constitution that was whake tu poulaki. I tau ataina koe ni ke whakatupu hau koloa. I just read that ke kupulaki koe no Constituto ne. Kawa foi mea koe taha koe ke tāna kia tu koe tu po ke system, political system, ko tonga po ke monarchy, pe whenga po ki e pare mea koe ni ko agrisi, ke hua democracy ki tonga, ka koe anga koe e kusio koe ke system ka tonga, ka bate na constitutional republic, iai pe government, ka limited government. Ke uhi ke nawa ke nau whenga we aki pe monarchy, you know, that balance level ang system ko gusto ko kaya kitonga. Time nga tao foi fácil foi kau ya.
Roger.
Hello, Roger that. Malo apito.
Very good.
Kain mai hapo i. Malo.
Aku toi pe tau mi te hiva pe tau OCFFin pe ko e fia falai te ko straight talk ia aia ko e tau pepe ka pape wa mo whakaukau ke foi lao ke fo tu tau pe ke ki Tonga ke tokoni ki Tonga pe tau ki lawe pe ki ai e ka te si tau taimi Brenda? I'll give it.
Ia, ki mini pe tahai, ua.
Yeah.
O kai ke fu tokan ke lao he ko ngā ko whakaukau pe ko os mahino pe lao pe kapau ia he innovated change AI. Mahalo ko kau tak for all te nau come up with a better law system ke lava ke stuck ke ai whahuhu lao koni e whai he PM koni e hoko mai. Ko mea ko whimau koe ke o atu koe ke konga e kakai whiwhine and the way they're being suppressed in Tonga. O start ake pe e kupe he koe kautaki o Tonga, they should be leaders o nau ata me he oko whingai ke liu ai whanki tamaiki. Younger than them, me whanki tamaiki ako, me whanki tamaiki. O nau hanga to'o o ave whakawai fi'i. And so much more. That's a big unfaithful picture of paint kautaki o Tonga. And I'm telling you, o kai ko la ko atupo ko ki mua he tau laki porokala ma ne pehe. You know, if you don't say anything that you're part of this drug dealing, I know I could say your name out. You want me to say it? And quite a threat ya to bow. It's because it's real. But I real lemon me go to what else because go easy out to allow a Tonga ifanki ifana wiki in the sexual abuse of Tonga, and it's a subject, it's a taboo, it's our culture, and almost not talk about. Tau toho pe tau tore pui ko straight talk level, don't get out prepared next Friday. Get out noa, but not get out who my harsh. Katau study pe mo tau research kiai. He kono uhinga, you know, Tupo, you mentioned something about that. One of your support statement. He one of our talks. Okay, be. Oku koim funky more. A kau taki pule anga Tonga oku nau Gary hore tafa aki. Tako oku malanga mai pia hamu haka kia niki mo ana hema niki mo he. You know, okungari funny, but to me, I'm so serious about that. He kone ngā oa te mova inga aki ai whanau ai otua iho tau ki I whonua. Ka mea kumoto e lere ai o kumi pūlou ke hao me hea whaa mea. Koe o whalahe ai ki o tau whonua, Pani o mai mo tu, he's a good leader. Ko ne tō whorowhora ko ne United Nations. Think. None of those leaders can stand up and express so beautiful representation of his country, of his people, of his culture, and the intelligence that is filled his mind. He didn't have no paper to look at. Okay, can they tell it, color code anything? No. This is his heart as a king. And you know, every time he told Folofola, I take it to heart, like I'm from the Fata Mafana. And I have no laulanu to anyone, but it's good to straight talk about things oku failure tong his system kotoa. Kapau nga fai kaulita me koni. Of course, ukai ke now useful now toria. Ya fai nga palani or move forward. None. Tako ia ko koreatu. Ufanga he whakatapu pe meloto e ki tainga Tonga. Si kau mātu a kona po siaha mo waifi. Mo kore whakamore ko mo mari. Ngahi anga kovi ko ia. Ako o te mo whenga mo toke mo kumi ha mari tala mo. He to e arope fine ia ka pau. She knows. Ko fine go out strong, but she knows o ke whai hala. Ko suppress e kakai he kono uinga These women are strong women pe nau poto. Kakuha'u koe pe mo abusive language, abusive ways, mo drunkenness, pe mo tae mahi no o tā aki whinimātu ai ngahi lea o ku tae tau. Pea to'o e nau whanki I whānau sia tu pe awe ia he motoka wherever. Koe ai ko nau shared ka motoro I kuirifia koe when I was in college to go out with any Tongan. I was scared to death. Te kei ke a kot ka tātori e Tonga how to go out. How to handle the young girl you're taking out. But te kei ke tau tala noa tātori e Tonga he tau tupake. What must a young, beautiful girl expect in this world of men, of good-looking guys, of masculinity? Masculinity? How do I say that? Masculine, eh? People kakai tangata.
Yeah.
And how can a young, beautiful girl tupake api pere I ningo matua? How peafu motua no pere just because of his no pele and his ego and his abusiveness? O hauia o draw ake ne paanga afangita maiki. And you know, this will hit a very tender spot. A lot of people, even no pere, in general, you need to show the respect about it. Family, o kai ke tupulaki he lotu, o kai ke tupulaki I tokoni ke taufona, o kai ke tupulaki I tokoni e whanaua, o kai ke tupulaki I hawhainga konga be. So he for the responsibility a leader must be. Eh?
Yeah.
O whalahi at ka motoru kai ko rea ko niko ita. Whakaapalahi en kia motoru because I feel strong ki lea because I know it will mean something. Well, okay, you know, don't say. Ko siana ko kau he patoa. Na Palestine steak he mau siasi ibaba. That's another shadow I want to take off from any political campaign potentially himself ke alu oleri ke whainga mea. Whakamā ko ke whakamā e lotu ua ke whakamā iho o alu ki siasi pa ke whakamā koe tama koe na ke Palestini e sasma mga Palestine whakasteiki. Eh? Oh my gosh, whakaloloma. The Lord is not happy with you, and you're happy with the patoa, so you're good.
Melo, Brenda.
Thank you.
Kau ki whanau no pehe ni ke whehu I koe a meri nega tau close aki. Ko hana e lao ke pehe e lawa ke whakatu, ke whakapasi, ke tokoni ke tau whonua. He? Ai kuta koe, koe ki lao pe koe ni hake koe ni lao pehe atu koe, pe lao koe ni koe ke whau businessi.
Oh yeah.
Na e tō whalawhala kia ni awhio, ke tau ilo e private sector, o ku kehe ia, e taimi ko te hua I koe ki loto ko lere, whakarere mo take her the oath, mo the duty as a minister, a noble, as a representative. O whia mao ke te iloi, mo te whai e te ngāwe ko asi ko ho the oath, mo ho the duties. Aya o whia mao ia, allow when ke business when going na mautala no ki ai, allow a free market. If Tonga can pass a law about the whanonga mai kau whaolao, pass that law, paremia, pass that law. Tongan free market. You want Tonga to live from poverty and to make your paanga value in the world and to live from third world country? Listen to Master Helu. Pass that law, the Tongan free market that limits the government from controlling a business owner. Mo ene whenga kene hanga whakatupula ki ai whanua mohono whamiri ake fo I resource koia. So number one, free market. Number two, amend the law of ethic professional. He go me go nela vega Brenda go kiai go if American ka alu hataha ia o Mario alu hataha me o. Do you know that's a big deal? O to oi ho Palestine. O impeach ko. O ke elo ka ke fai ka ke cheat ho mari pa ke alu maki mo ke maki tahine ke. O ku to ho la ka ngai pe impeach ko pa ke alu ki to. The law of professional ethics for the leaders in Tonga enforce it, amended it. Tai aki foi pine kono uhinga ke toe fefeka. Because right now, if I tell you pare, you know, I'm not saying go minister me go farearea me of fight. That's law number 2. Professional ethic laws in Tonga enforce it.
Of ethics. Yeah.
Okay, enforce it. There's 2 laws. The third law is that you create a business sector that be for the small business, for the people.
Yeah.
And
Private.
then hangek na osi kamata mai etu bo ni makimu henau ave eku proposal ihe hoyara taimi. I firma a workshop.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you have a workshop, but this is some serious workshop.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Ke mindset ko kakai business ke lava ke fakatu. Firma o haka professional coach ke na wako e kakai tonga ke me ko fa business. Hey, that's how you develop jobs. That's how you develop resources. You have to teach them. You have to coach the people. And then the people will build the country. And then the money will be value in the world, a rise level pa angatonga. So small business sector, I'm asking you, Fanongo mai Gautaki. Small business, you have to do something about it. Okay, you have to coach them. You have to have some kind of small business grant for them, 250 or whatever. Business. Small business build America.
Yeah.
That's what built this country. Small business. Business. Free market, small business, law of professional ethics. Enforce it.
Code of
Number
ethics.
4, and sorry, there's a lot of lao here. I mean, I would have more voice for the voiceless.
Oh, yes.
Okay,
Amen to that.
number 4 law. Listen to me. There should be a law que promote can now become leaders.
Yes.
You know what I mean? National women leadership. There should be something like that. Appoint them. I'm pretty sure that's great. That's right. Position I will tackle it. I mean, am I scared of anybody? No. I want to have the voice of the people in. Hey? They're like, I forgot no better. I forgot minister. Then I'm sure you forget. Wake up.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's do this. You know? And so free market, business, small business. Number 2, ethics, professional ethics. Number 5, women leadership. Hello. That's it. For 5, 4x4, I'm teaching it.
4x4 formulas, eh?
My formula I teach at worship coaching, most of them are what? 4x4. Anyway.
All right, Paul.
Paul, appoint appoint for a pone, appoint, make sure they qualify for the job.
Free of conflict.
That's law number 5.
Conflict of interest. Iyo, whakaponi. Yes.
Or conflicts of interest, or whakaponi, or whakangau ha family.
Yes.
Remember? I feel like nepotism.
Nepotism.
Now, Sainia el Portuguese Kemeya.
That's good.
So the law of nepotism is number 5.
Yes.
So, hello, ako wharearea whapase He oku a fio mato po wono ye kene sign ni whailao ni makweni oko propose ya te po. You hear me?
Yeah.
Ko sotia au ya ato po wono pa tu ya ke malu ya to po wono.
That's right.
O fa mai ato po wono fa no fa ke sotia.
Yeah.
I should have sotia already.
Pero level ya eta programa Straight Talk he boni. Yeah, Emily Almo from Seattle, Washington, Roger that.
I'm Tupo Halu from Dallas, Texas, the cowboy style. We kick, we rock, and we ride.
All right. Brenda Kongaika from Seattle, Washington. Malo.
Hello.
TWN, Tonga World News Radio Station.
Tonga World News.
Flashback with Point of View. TWN, Tonga World News Radio Station. TWN, Tonga World News Radio Station.
And the memory of it will never die. But it's a step nearer home.
Change. The Kainaki 2 Declaration declared a climate change crisis in the Pacific Islands region and called for urgent action to reduce global greenhouse gas emissions and prevent catastrophic global warming and disasters. Extreme events like cyclones and typhoons, flooding, drought, and king tides are frequently more intense, inflicting damage and destruction to our communities and ecosystems and putting the health of our peoples at risk.
In my freedom as a Tongan, I have a right.
Tonga. Woo!
No for me. How tanata. Boy bakala betala. I'm no hoputoli akala. O ahono mausa pe ateki esola otaga. No for me. How tanata. Go hetuwe. Bakala betala. I'm no hoputoli akala. Ahono mausa pe ateki esola otaga. Langi taulua e tonga hihi fo o falala I ta mesi ko e whaianga e whakau Fio I e kakala ko e tonu aki moyo fo Menga ngatu I he loto o tuula I he tainanga lo
Malia.
Malia.
Good night,
Wow.
everyone.
Good night.
I'm Tupo Helu.
Menda ko ngai ka.
Emeline Fa'auma. Roger that.
Roger
Good
that.
night.
Night.
Paulia.
Paulia.